Hey yo, I chop you up in 16 pieces in front of your nieces while I'm eating Reese's and won't even offer a many. Yes, I spit plenty. This is East Coast flow at its finest. In the studio where your finest, put a bullet where your spine is. At 16, I was skipping school and smoking chronic while you was learning about English. Big L was teaching ebonics. I spit fire so demonic, writing code like I'm Masonic. A Jedi master, breaking shit down like old plaster. No medication for this track, cause this is how it's psycho rips. My bank account is like casino vote, your pockets microchips. Motherfucker, I dare get it tested. Hope you're well rested. Whoop your ass and get arrested in a double-breasted Louis Vuitton diamond and crested tailor-made suit. Now that's all Sinatra everything. I explode like hollow tips on contact. Chronologically murder schmo. There's no bringing Joe back. Puffing Cubans and sipping cognac. Mafiatic mentality introduced me to this beat and this fatality. I kill mics like Conrad Murray, sharp like Hanzo Steel. The rest is obtuse. I get loose when sipping goose and rhyme like Doc Seuss. Flow tight like noose. Whoop ass like Bruce. No time for a truce. Alphabetical, mathematic, addict. I spit 16 so erratic. You think it was a semi-automatic. I know by now you're thinking, oh my God, he let him have it. But that was just a loan. Time to collect like I'm Capone. Read what I've sown. In other words, that is the throne. Chillin' while homies smoking marijuana. If you thinking that this shit is whack, well then you're dead wrong. Cause for every emotion and every mood I have a song. For the club, for the streets, for the whipping, for the sheets. Cause this is where intellect and versatility meets. I'm young Sinatra. Backstage chillin' with Bobby Sox as I got you.
Listen up.
35 is awesome, but he closer to the coffin. Keep vaping and stop coughing. Rest in peace to the villain. I'm Andy.
Yeah, we back.
You got the air horns back, bro. We here, baby. Untitled Live, episode 264, man. It's been a long time, yo.
Mm-hmm.
What, 3 weeks now? It's been 3. It has to be 3. It's like 3 weeks. It has to be 3 weeks.
Like forever, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but yeah, you know, our topics.
Your business.
You would think we have mad topics to talk about. We don't.
Yeah. I did watch mad stuff though. So
yeah,
me too. I got a list.
You got a list. I don't got a list, and I'm probably gonna I forgot a lot of shit. I know. I'm not prepared today, but you know, listen, we here. If you guys like what we do here, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Yo, we're on Untitled Live. We're a mixed bag podcast. We talk about all things entertainment related. Red is off today. He took his sick day. He took one of his sick days. So he'll be back next week. He's not feeling too well, but you know, we wish him well, and we see him next week. Yeah, man. It's been a long time, man. So I'm gonna go with Stinky first because I know it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. So let's go. How would you?
Don't go with me first. Don't go with me first.
Don't go with me first.
I'm clicking.
All right. So I guess I'll go first. I don't want to throw Cass up in there real quick, you know. So I go first.
Thank you.
I mean, it's for the last 3 weeks, man. I've been doing a lot of things, man. As far as like, I haven't been watching a lot of shows. I've been doing a lot of like outside stuff. As you guys know, I've in January I started kind of like doing this weight loss, my weight loss journey. So I'm down almost 40 pounds. So
word.
Yeah, so I started at 305. I was 305 pounds on January 1st. Now I'm in the 260s. So definitely, you know, feeling better, feeling lighter. So I'm outside. So what else? Shows. Yikes. How can we start? It's been so long. Tracker. I've been watching Tracker. Seen that. You know, that just came back this week. So only been one episode. They had a little break. Fire Country, Sheriff Country, watching all that. Yesterday I watched Ted season 2. Hilarious, man. Like and I'm so mad it's done. Like, they're done. No more Ted seasons. So this thing is looking around like, what are you talking about, Ted? Ted the talking bear.
Little teddy bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a show on Peacock that's like following his life when he was a kid. and it is hilarious, man. It's like a live action Family Guy and real shit. But it had an episode on there. I think it was episode 3. It was like a Dungeons and Dragons episode, and it was fantastic. So like if you don't have an idea how that world works, watch episode 3. It kind of like it helps you along the way. Like, oh, that's how it works. All right, cool. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, I had a good time watching that. What else did I watch? Damn, I feel like I seen The Bluff on Amazon Prime. Thought that was pretty cool. With Priyanka Chopra. Had a good time with that.
Gotta get on that.
Hijacked. I seen Hijacked as the first 2 episodes of the new season. You know, I think it's cool, but I don't know. It's not done just yet, but the first season was so much. I don't know. I just like the first season. First season kind of like I don't know. I just enjoyed it more. But again, it's still going on. It's still we still I think 4 or 5 episodes into Hijack, so it still got time.
No, it's finished, bro.
It just finished.
Oh, no, you're right. I love 4 seasons. I feel like it finished, but what I finished watching.
What else? I seen the latest episode of Monarch. That again, we already know how Monarch is, man. Monarch is, that's just like I don't know. For us, it's like a cult classic in this little podcast pocket. Had a good time with that. I have some questions about it. I don't know if have you guys seen episode 2 yet?
I haven't started yet.
Okay, all right. So I guess we talk about it next week. But yeah, it's just like it was something that I was like, whoa, that doesn't. Not that it doesn't make any sense. It's like because I know they're adding stories to the characters that we've seen previously, and it's like if you see some shit like that before, why you didn't bring that shit up in the future? Like, do you know about this thing? Like, it's so weird. What else? I know I'm forgetting something, man. I know I've seen a couple of things, and I'm just like, I should have wrote all the shit down. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it comes to me, then I'll talk.
I'll probably bring a lot of them up because that's why I actually wrote them down because I'm like, it's been a minute and it's been mad stuff, and I knew I wasn't gonna remember it, so I had to do it.
I was saying that to myself, like I was watching, like whatever I was watching, I'm like, I should write that down.
Yeah, I that's exactly what happened. I was watching something good. Watching something. Matter of fact, it was Mercy. I was watching Mercy, and then I was like, I gotta start writing these things down.
Oh yeah, I had that in the queue. Mercy, I want to see that because it was like, oh, it's like a Minority Report, but people saying it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch that.
It's not. I mean, if you just want to throw it out there as a comparison, it's something like that as far as something we never seen before, and technically, like the way they do it is, I guess you could look at it like that as far, but not really. No.
Oh, so bringing that up because I had that on my Plex. I did watch Marty Supreme. I watched Marty Supreme.
Okay.
I watched all the movies that's nominated for Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the type of like, well, if Sinners doesn't get it, why this movie didn't get it? Because Sinners is better. And I can't say that. And for me, it'd be disingenuous if I didn't see those other movies and rated those movies. So I've seen them all. I seen Hamlet. I seen all that shit.
So out of all of them, your favorite out of all of them?
Hamlet that's not a movie for me. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a crowd that loves this movie. It's this shit's probably gonna win awards, but it's not for me. For me, it was kind of like a little slow and a little boring. Marty Supreme was fantastic. I think it's one of his greatest performances. But yeah, I would say out of all those movies, the movie I enjoyed the most, if you had to categorize them, because they're not the same movie, so it's kind of like it's not really fair. But I would say Sinners is a better movie because for me it was more of a cultural impact for me, and I watched them many more times. But looking at it from like both these movies, like one is super independent versus like kind of a commercial, it's not really the same. But like I said, like, for me, it'll be like if it's gonna be Best Picture. For me, I would say Sinners is Best Picture. But as far as like Best Actor, out of all those things, I got a feeling that if Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet doesn't get one, then it's gonna give it to that Jacob dude that's in that movie. Was it not Jacob? It's not Jacob. The main lead from Hamnet. They'll give it to him. Yeah.
Homeboy from Gladiator.
Yeah, Mescal, something like that.
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But as far as best actor, Marty Supreme, he killed it, bro. That shit was like it's exactly what Uncut Gems is.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the very beginning to the end, it's just like nonstop anxiety attack. It doesn't stop. It's like the Safdie brothers like to fuck with people's emotions, bro. And like we're only getting one half of the Safdie brothers, but like, dude, it's crazy. But I would say best picture for me. Best picture will be Sinners, and like best actor would have to be between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yeah, I would say those two. But I know if either or, you know what I mean. They both. I mean, yeah, Timothy Chalamet is a New Yorker. You know, he has the pulse to the. You know, he I would say he's not from the hood, but like he's from New York. He's one of us. You know what I mean?
Hood adjacent.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. He made a whole song, Marty Supreme. He's definitely Jason, bro. He went to LaGuardia. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, shout out to my son got accepted to LaGuardia. Shout out. You just brought it up.
Hey, congrats, man.
Yeah, shout out to my guy, bro. My guy. It's been a tumultuous road. I'm not trying to hijack, but just I had to throw it in there because I wouldn't even have mentioned that. But yeah.
I think that's hijack worthy.
That's shout out to him, bro.
Right.
That's not an easy school to get into either.
My guy doing his thing, man.
It's very prestigious because you have a lot of good talent. A lot of actors went to there. Like my wife was she was an assistant principal a couple years at that school, and she's like, "It's a lot of talent out there." My niece went there to that school. My brother-in-law went to that school. Like, you know what I mean? So it's cool. But yeah, man. Other than that, man.
Oh, you talking about the high school?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the college.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same. Same. Yo, he still gets the air horn.
Yeah.
I was almost thinking like, yo, but isn't your son older than my son? My son.
Yeah. That's why I was saying when you said your wife, I was like, oh yeah, you're talking about that.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, like, but I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I didn't know if he got left back. I didn't want to.
Nah, I feel you. I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, let it flow. We talk about it offline. Like, yo, let's get
word. Like, yeah,
everything's good.
It's been crazy, but nah, yeah, he's definitely about to get in there. He got into there, and I had to break it down. Like, there's different arts, right? Like, he's like, yeah, I know, like, because he went, he's like to draw, he's into anime and all that stuff. So that's what he wanted to get into, like the comics and creating stories like that and all that. But yeah, now that he got into that, now since I explained it to him and he knows they have theater and all of that. Yeah, he's kind of thinking about getting into the theater and acting shit too. So I'm kind of happy about that. I mean, Hollywood crazy, but still, you know how we are. That's kind of dope for me as a pops man. So but my bad. But yeah, I thought.
Nah, I'm done, man. We can move on to your week.
Next thing you know, it's you on the red carpet with your son, the next Marvel superhero.
Listen, I don't want to jump that far, but if it happened, it happened. Listen, we all out there. Listen, we all there. Listen, we're gonna do a podcast right on the freaking red carpet. Yeah, it's been crazy. This week is crazy for me, bro.
We got the exclusives.
Hopefully, that's what we all hope for. Yeah, but it's been crazy. I really this whole week I just been working, bro. It's been crazy, OT, crazy type shit. So I just been really there more than I even been home. So that ain't really much to talk about this week. But as far as like what I've watched in accumulation over this time, we kind of been off and on. Um, I've been on my night court shit. That's always like a good nightcap. I love my sitcoms, so I'll go to the sitcoms. So we got a night court, St. Denis Hospital. If anybody's seen that or hasn't, definitely get on that. My man David Allen Greer is on it. Um, the I forgot her name, but the blonde girl from Reno 911 is on there. She's the one that runs the hospital. He's one of the head doctors. My man played Kano. He was on House of Lies with Don Cheadle. Forgot his name, but he's on there. He's
Ain't
funny
no
as
from
hell
where?
too. From Mortal Kombat, the last Mortal
Oh,
Kombat that came out.
I got you.
Yeah, so he's in it. He's a comedy actor, believe it or not. Like he just started getting into serious roles and stuff, but like I saw him in a lot of stuff when he's a comedy actor first. I'm on sitcoms and random stuff like that. But yeah, he's in it. And oh man, what is it's another Hawaiian lady that's on there. I forgot what she was from. She was on another funny show too. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, that show is so funny. Love that. Um Animal Control with Joel McHale from Community. Been watching that. That's on Netflix now, but I've been watching that. That's on Fox for anybody's watching it on regular
Yeah, that's
TV.
good. That's a good show. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
It's campy, but it's funny.
Yeah. I I just like to watch stuff like that when I don't want to just like really focus on anything and just throw something on when I want to just randomly chill out. So that and also Strays was another random one that I got on. It's a Kim's Convenience spinoff. Anybody that watched that, but Shannon Simu Liu's girl from the chick that was running the car rental spot. She's like doing like some kind of pet rescue type situation now. So I just started watching that. So just watching a bunch of different things like that just to pass the time. But as far as like stuff we was focused on, y'all finished Fallout? I don't think we talked about that
I finished
as
Fallout.
far as
Yeah,
the ending.
that's another thing I failed to mention.
All right,
Fallout.
so we could save that. We could save that to get into that for the end then. And A Night to the Seven Kingdoms. Y'all finish that?
And that's another one too. Yeah, I
All
finished.
right, so we'll save that for the end so we can review those. So we ain't have nothing in the notes for review, so we'll say those. But I did finish those. As far as a random joint though, I was watching Disney Plus. I was on Disney Plus one day, jumped on this random joint called Interior Chinatown. Have y'all seen the poster for that thumbnail or heard of it? Nah. All
Nah.
right, cool. This shit was one of the it's a diamond in the rough, bro. Like one of the random things I jumped on, and by the end of it, Marv was watching it too, and it's like, yo, this show. By the end of it, it's like, yo, this show has no reason to be as good as it was by the end of it, bro. But I highly recommend it to everybody. So it's and don't let this deter you, but I found out after the first episode, Taika directed the first episode. He's the executive producer. But if you like his sensibilities, listen, this is a show for you because it's weird, it's meta, and it's hilarious as hell. It's basically a setup where you have oh man, why I didn't catch this dude's name. If you ever saw like Space, I think it was Space Force that they did on Netflix, with Steve Carell. You remember the little Asian dude that they had that was one of the scientists?
It's not coming up. Yeah, I don't.
All right. Well, he was
Not bringing
like
up
a background character. He was very funny on that. I think I seen him on something else too. I can't remember, but he's always been like a random background character. He's a stand-up comedian. But I seen him in this. He's the lead in this, and it's basically a setup where his older brother ends up dying. He's working with the police on some undercover type situation, and his brother ends up dying. Nobody really knows about all of that. They just knows he died. He was like the best number one brother, like the stereotypical trope type situation, golden child, old style, like almost like stereotypical, like old school kung fu, like martial artist type. So it's like that where they have it, they frame it as like it's old school television, but it's serialized like cop shows, like Law and Order, right? That's the premise for the whole thing. So they got the tonal music cues like the bomb bomb, but they got it different though. They got all these type of lighting cues and all that. It's so weird because he's living his life, and then it just breaks off to where like these cops come in and start investigating what's going on, and it breaks off like it's a TV show, and it's like, what's going on? It's so wild and meta. I can't really explain everything to you because it's like spoiling it, but you just gotta go into it blind and watch it. But you guys are like me. We have the same sensibilities, and how meta it is. I feel you guys are really gonna like this show. But again, Interior Chinatown on Hulu and Disney Plus. Check it out. I want y'all to at least watch one episode, and if you're not hooked by then it's not for you. But as soon as you watch the first episode, you're gonna be hooked. I loved it. My girl Daisy from Agents of Shield is in it. It's a bunch of people. You're gonna I think my man's Ronnie Chen, stand-up comedian, dude's on some real like he's almost like a bro, but an Asian bro type, like ignorant type, angry type comedian dude. Really like him. Watch the show. Watch the show. I really enjoyed it.
I like
highly
I like
recommend.
his work outside of Thor. Like I liked his movies like Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
What You Do in the Shadows is another show that's like meta. And it sounds similar to that, minus the vampires. But yeah, he does well when it's like short format films.
And that one is kind of like The Office, right? Where they kind of do like the spin-off interviews type situation. All right. So this is like that, where they break off reality into like those type of show tropes though. But it's different from that show. But when you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. I don't want to go in because I don't want to spoil anything, but that's the intrigue of the whole thing and the mystery of the whole story. It's like, what the hell is going on? But it's hilarious because they keep doing these tropes, like what you expect to happen in a serialized cop show. And it's just, it's so funny, man. And you love Law and Order too. So like anybody that's into that type of stuff, you're going to love this show. A lot of Asian culture too, a lot of representation, and I love that. I really love that. And even though it's centered in that, there's a lot that I grasped and gravitated to when we got to the seriousness of what's really going on with the plot and the character development in the show. So yes, I highly recommend. 5 out of 5 for me.
That's what's up. What was the name of that show again?
Interior Chinatown. So, and that's the thing too, even the title of it, it's like that's how you start off a script, like you letting people know like where you're setting everything off and beginning the story. And so yeah, it's a lot of things like that, again, like double entendres with title and what's going on. And yeah, love it.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this. This came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I just saw it. And as soon as I got onto it, I just binged it.
Yeah, because I like Jimmy O. He's that's the little Asian cat, the main character. He's in Silicon Valley, and he's like one of the funniest characters in Silicon Valley.
And this is like he goes into seriousness and drama that I never seen him do in anything else. So again, like that's another thing that added elements to this for me. Like I love it.
Add it to my watch list.
Let me see what else we had. Yes, just came out last night, and I hope Fresh got a chance to watch it. War Machine on Netflix.
Man. I did it, man. I didn't have
it's
time,
all good.
man.
It's all good.
It looks good, bro.
To look forward to this weekend, bro.
It looks really, really good. I saw the trailer. I'm like, damn, like there was no promotion for this shit. There was nothing. I'm like, damn, that is wild. But I think we spoke about this a while ago. Like,
when the trailer first came out, I was talking about it.
Yeah, like when streamers come out, like it's hard for them to promote cross-platform. So it's like either you know, like you know what I mean, it's word of mouth. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So how was it?
Yeah. Man, listen, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but again, like I saw the trailer, it was a while ago, so I didn't see anything else after that. So no spoilers about anything. So it's like I go into it, I've been waiting, I had it on my queue, waiting, reminder, and then you know, every Thursday, Friday, new joints come out on Netflix for the weekend, so I'm on it. It was there. Started watching it. My man Alan Richardson, y'all know I'm a big stan. That's my guy, big supporter. Love the dude, real life, good dude. Support him in everything that he does, man. Good actor. And in this, a step above of again what I or we might expect from the dude, bro. Like it starts off on some regular shit. You think it's gonna be some regular like B tier like Netflix movie, like it's cool, but nothing to really yap about. But again, it started off good. Had my man, forgot my man Esau. I want to say Morales, but I don't know. But yeah, my man that played Deathstroke, on oh man, on Titans, bro. This dude, love him and
Senator,
everything
right?
too. Yeah, he was in it.
A man from La
Uh,
Bamba. My man Rich's brother, bro. People forget about that shit, bro. That's Richie's brother, bro. Everyone, doesn't matter. I saw my Mission Impossible. I'm like, nah.
yeah, yeah,
Bro.
exactly. So, yep. That you know what I'm talking about. Yep, exactly. He was great in that too, though. But yeah, so he's in that. Dennis Quaid is in it for a little bit, but yeah, it's a squad up mission. You know what I'm saying? They trying to become Rangers. My man Kenyon Yansdale, Wally from The Flash on CW was in it. Couple other people. Oh my man, what's my man's name? Damn, hold on. I gotta find my man's name because I gotta give my man some support because he did a great job in this shit too. Stefan, I think it's James. Um
That should sound like a fake name.
yeah, right. Nope. Yep, that is him though. My man Stefan James. Yep. He was in the running. People was talking about Black Panther for a minute, recap. But yeah, so he's in it too. It's a bunch of them about to be Rangers. Jai Courtney's in it too. He's my man's brother, little brother. So without spoiling any of the story, it's just like it starts off again. Typically, like if you've seen the trailer, I don't remember them going into anything like this, but they seem like a typical Army Ranger story, and it's tight from what they telling. So by the time it gets to what the twist is in the story, it's coming up and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what it is. But before that, I did not see it coming. And something else happens and the stuff happens and whatever. But it's a good movie, bro. And this dude shows some range as far as torture, dramatic, and oh, like, yeah, he did his thing, man. And by the end of it, it might sound funny, but in my mind, I'm like, this is kind of what I want a G.I. Joe movie to be like, in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I could see this dude by the end of it with his character development. I'm like, yo, if they do this, he needs to be Duke, bro. Like, I could see this dude really being like the leader of the Joes, like if they really take it seriously and go in a proper direction with it. But those were my feelings by the end, without spoiling anything that's really to the plot of the story. But yeah, I highly enjoyed it and recommend it for everybody. Again, like we all have the sensibilities, so I think all of you guys are gonna enjoy it too. Yeah, really good. I'll watch it again too. Dope movie.
Nice. I also forgot. I forgot to mention. I saw Marshalls is a spinoff to Yellowstone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Who's the lead in that?
Casey, the youngest son.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a good one. If you guys like Yellowstone and you guys like the very, this is like Yellowstone without the fluff. It's like if you don't want to deal with like 15 minutes of drone shots or horses fighting for 10 minutes and Budweiser commercials, this is the right one for you. It's like every episode is like the last episode of every season, where it's like the climax. So it's good. It's without the fluff. It's getting bad reviews, but I enjoyed it.
Oh wow. Why are what's bad about the reviews?
People are upset that they killed off a character off screen, and it's just like I don't know. I don't know. It's not warranted. It's not bad at all. So it's whatever. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Before I
We got
forget,
our Yellowstone fans out here. Yeah, so that was all basically all the shows that I got into while we've been on hiatus. The movies were, like I said, Mercy, which I so enjoyed. Ended up watching it twice because I was watching it. Um, my son came in towards the end when it was starting to really ramp up, and he was like, "Oh, this is the Judge movie," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So he dipped out quick. But the next day he wanted to watch it, so rewatched it again. Definitely worth it. It's dope to watch on a rewatch too once you see the ending and everything. Um, the only thing I want to say is that if you saw the trailers a while ago, if you don't remember, don't rewatch the trailer. Just go into the movie and watch it because I remember the trailers. And yeah, they kind of spoiled it in the trailer because there's a moment when I'm watching it and I'm like, this didn't happen yet, and then it kind of spoiled the twist. So if you haven't seen the trailers, don't watch the trailers. Just go into the movie fresh, and believe me, you'll totally enjoy the movie because there's so many twists and turns in it, and it's not. I don't. I mean, I think the way the movie progressed is kind of like Minority Report, and the fact that it's one of the dudes that was the main proponent for the program ends up being the one kind of on trial or on the run for the situation. Yeah, that's similar. But besides that, nah, there's really nothing else similar about the movies. And I really loved how they used because it's a not too far distant future where AI is incorporated in pretty much a lot of stuff. So and we have technology, cell phones and everything. So it's in a society where everything is tapped up to a central cloud. So if you're accused of a crime like murder, your whole judicial process, they basically take the human element out of it. So the AI is the judge and jury slash executioner in the situation. And but you as the person in question have access to the entire cloud at your disposal in order to prove your innocence. So for me, if I'm caught up in a situation like that, that's the best case scenario I would ever want because you don't have anybody that's hiding stuff from you. There's no cops that can do this and do that. And nah, you have access to everything. So, yo, I was here, run it back to this time or this and that. Let's look at the cameras in this home system or whatever. Like you have access to every possible tool that they have to convict you, you have at your disposal to prove your innocence. So I love that aspect to it. And then you just add the twists and turns into the regular plot of what's going on with the main character. And yeah, it leads to a great sci-fi futuristic dystopian hyper anxiety type flick. And I loved every minute of it. Plus you got Chris Pratt, love the guy and pretty much everything. And Rebecca Ferguson, oh my God, this woman can do no wrong. But she's just, there's moments, it's funny too, because it's like a buddy cop film in a way where you got her as a straight man and him as the, not really comedy because the dude's on trial for murder, but at the same way, like you have a human talking, there's a moment where it's like, yeah, I'm going by my gut. Like, what's that? Like, it's the intuition. Like, it's just, listen, don't worry about it. And she's like, "Oh well, no, I don't get it. Like I'm not programmed with emotions, so no, I don't get it. But I comprehend." Like it's just moments like that, like where they go back and forth, where that's the little enjoyments, that the humorous moments in a very tension-filled film. Yeah, highly enjoyable and recommended to everybody. 5 stars for me. I have no notes for it at all, other than don't spoil your film's twist or endings in the trailer. That and finally The Running Man. They keep remaking movies, but you know what, this one was good. Really enjoyed this one as well. My guy is everywhere, but he's doing his thing and he's definitely worthy of continuing to get all of these roles, man. Like I love the situation set up basically where he's in a dystopian future again. This guy is basically blackballed from his job because he ratted out the fact that there was poor leakage system in the pipes and where they were working, and there was chemical leaks and things like that. People got sick and all that. He tried to be a whistleblower. They blackballed him, and a whole bunch of people got sick. he had a kid, feels kind of guilty about that. Nobody else is able to have kids. They got sterile from the shit and all that. He's blackballed, can't get a job, so he has to end up going on one of these wild ass games to try to get money in order to buy meds to save his daughter because she's very sick. And yeah, that's what leads off into it. You got Josh Brolin as the main producer of the Running Man show. You got my man, oh man, what's his name? Coleman Domingo. Coleman Domingo is like the host of the show, who's very flamboyant, like almost on some Hunger Games type shit. So it's very entertaining, very entertaining. They took it seriously. Like these type of things can tend to go astray and be goofy, but I enjoyed it, man. There's another good thing that had a overall story to tell, you know what I'm saying, about the haves and the have-nots, and the story as old as time, but told very well, and I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend for everybody else to watch as well. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for my past 2 to 3 weeks.
Yo, I hit you up on Discord, and it probably got like kind of like wrapped up between a lot of different conversations. But
Paradise?
Yes. Have you
No,
seen?
I told you I didn't start it yet. See, I was watching a lot.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. I was watching a lot of these things, and I wanted to finish these things before I got back to the stuff that we really was on like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, bro.
yeah, I finished all that, but I'm about to jump into that
When I tell you that I was excited about Paradise season 2, right? But I'm like,
right.
damn, but like, you know, the whole dynamic between Sterling K. Brown and James Mars, and I'm like, I love that, right? And we're not gonna get that this season. No, he's in the shit. He's in the show.
Figured. Yeah,
he's in the show. And it's not like a spoiler. These are just flashbacks.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you how the episode 4 had me no lie in tears, bro.
Oh man.
Like I was sitting there like, damn, that's fucked up. And I'm sitting there like, the tear came from the side of my eye, not the front.
My man had the struggle tear, bro.
I'm like, yo, I did not expect this show to do this to me, because the first season was like, it was good, it was great, but it was like not like, it was like an emotional kind of like, you know, roller coaster. It was just like, it was just great. But this one is like, it was like emotion. I'm like, damn, this is wild. And this is only the 4th episode, and this is like, I think that's the latest episode, episode 4. I'm like, bro, this season is crazy. I can't wait. I'm about to jump wild. So you let me know after you watch episode 4. Those of us watching us on demand, if you guys watch, let us know in the comments down below how you react. It was crazy. It should have been a reaction episode, because it would have been there looking crazy. For me at least. But yeah, I had to let that out before I forget.
Word, I just saw the comment. See, Marv said that was different. That shit was different. I already know he was talking about Interior Chinatown, because I put him on to that, and yeah, he got sucked into it too. I'm telling you, it's a good show, man. Whenever y'all get a chance. But yeah, I can't wait for Paradise. There was another one you was talking about too that I gotta start watching that I haven't started yet. What else just came back that you said you started?
I'm drawing a blank right now. There was a lot of like small things, and it was just like, it'd be like on a random Monday, random Tuesday.
Yeah. It's all good.
I guess popping up like little by little as you're talking. I'm like, oh, I remember that. I should talk about that.
Yeah. So all right, so let's jump into it and let's get through this. So we sadly
we forget this. Stinky, got Stinky.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, he's usually first. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He threw us off. Now we're in a different, like, weird, bizarro, freaking.
Yeah, my fault. My fault, buddy.
It's okay.
All right, say the best for last.
So how was your week, brother?
You're the thumbnail.
Or your past couple weeks, Mr. Strange?
My past couple weeks been okay. Watched quite a few things. But also this week. The new World of Warcraft expansion came out, so I'm playing that.
He's probably playing that right now.
I'm playing that right now.
Right.
Actually, I'm playing it right now, but I'm doing old content real quick. Just because I want cosmetic stuff. But and things that I've watched in a while. I've been watching Shrinking.
Oh, there's another one I watched. Oh,
Great show. I finished watching Invasion. Been watching Hijack. Finished Chief of War.
How was that for you?
That was good.
Listen, everything was fantastic up until the very last show where the lava and all that shit started happening. I'm like, that was just crazy. That shit felt like a little Fast and the Furious for me, but it was
I watched Silo.
Woo! Season 1 or 2?
Both.
Oh. Wait, hold on. So you just started the show and been straight through?
I've been straight through it.
My guy. Yo, bro, I envy you so much. Envy you so much.
I tell you one thing, Stinky is crazy when it comes down to like binging, bro. Because I remember I told him about the show, and like I feel like even if the show was 10 hours straight, I feel like he hit me up in 6 hours. Said, "Yo, I'm done."
Yeah.
Like, how do you finish that shit? I finished every episode.
I did that recently with 1,000 Blows. He told me about it. I started watching it. I hit him up like a few hours later. I was like, "Yo, that whole thing was great." He was like, "You finished it?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, man, so I'm watching shit at 0.25 speed, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how do you even do that? But yeah,
It was great. What else? I saw the
no spoilers though. But what did you think of Silo? Because I just put people onto Silo too. I haven't even started season 2 yet, but I love it.
Good, but it's like it's like it keeps that mystery.
And I'm so they still didn't answer all the questions.
Yeah. So it's just like there's always like more questions, and you're just like, damn, I want to know what fucking happened.
Yeah, but season 3, man.
What bugs me about Silo is there was, they say, oh, we've been down here for like 140 years. And I'm like, that's only 3 generations. How do you people not know about stars and shit? Like, that's your grandparents that started that. Like, how do you not know? Like, you guys were intentionally not taught things.
Yeah,
like there's like a whole generation down there that knows factual shit about the real world.
Silo is like the super. It's like the super serious version of Fallout.
Yeah,
like that's.
But I would have understand if they said like 500 years they've been down there. It would have made more sense. Like, oh, I don't know what stars are. Like that would have made more sense. But you're only down there 3 generations. Like,
yeah, they just not getting taught shit.
Yeah. It's just like, but still, you would think like someone's grandparents would told them about stars and shit, But okay, whatever.
I mean, you see, no spoilers. You see what they be doing to people.
Yeah. I see.
So that's how they keep shit contained, man.
That's just crazy. Anyway, I saw this movie, The Fountain of Youth.
Oh, great fucking movie, bro.
You know what? I was watching it. I was like, this is right up John's alley.
Great movie. Love it.
That was a sleeper, and I feel like it's underrated. No one's talking about it.
I hope we get another one. My man Krasinski needs some more movies, man.
I saw The Running Man as well.
Yes. What did you think of The Running Man?
I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
It's a Stephen King movie, right? Like
it's a Stephen King book. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Saw that. Loved it.
All right.
Get up.
Yeah. I definitely didn't get to go to Richmond, Virginia, so I binge watched the whole 300th YCS event. There was some drama in that shit. That shit was funny. Because it was very back and forth. I'll tell you about that in a second. even though a lot of people won't get the jargons and stuff, but it's fine.
Mhm.
Caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen, and so I'm waiting for like the more dub episodes to come out, and caught up with Fire Force season 3, and waiting for more dub episodes on that. Fire Force is getting fucking crazy though. If you haven't seen Fire Force, I definitely recommend watching that shit. I definitely got to catch Hell's Paradise. As far as like I think 6 episodes dubbed out right now, so I gotta catch up on that. And I gotta see what else is available coming out. But back to the 300s YCS Richmond, Virginia drama. So Konami changed the time rules. It used to be 45 minutes. At the end of 45 minutes, whichever player has the best of 3 wins, wins. And if you guys are 1-1, whoever has the most life points during the third game wins. Right? They changed it that now it's they changed it last year. They increased the time to 50 minutes, so 45 to 50 minutes. But there's no draws, and if there's no indefinite winner, which means a winner has to have 2 wins, both players take a loss. That's it. Just loss on your record. So they have a feature stage that gets live streamed, and they have these players. And it was the first time that a live stream we saw a double loss. And a lot of people were complaining. They're like, "Oh yeah, the guy was slow playing. He should have just gave the opponent the win." Because the way that they do this scoring system is that taking a double loss doesn't benefit you in any way. So taking down your opponent with you, if you know you're losing, doesn't benefit you in any way. It's actually better if you let your opponent win, because when it comes to a tiebreaker with the scores, if your opponent did good, that means you move up the rank too a little bit. So you'll move above other people. So taking a double loss does no good for anybody. It's just better to give the opponent the win if you know you're going to lose. But he sat there and he kind of ate time, and real slow, and time ran out, and they had an issue with double loss. The judges went back. They looked at it. They deemed like yes, there was slow play, because it looked very intentional. Everybody in the Twitch chat was like saying he's slow playing. The commentators were saying like it kind of looks like it's slow play. Like there was a lot of things going on. So they came back and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna issue the opponent the win." Because he as they were calculating the damage, he did enough damage to reduce his opponent's life points to 0 and get the win. But so they did that. But it wasn't until later that a lot of people started realizing the guy that got the win cheated. Yeah. Not just in game 1, but also in game 3.
Oh shit.
Out of the 3, yeah, because there's like this one monster that he used to win the game that requires you to use 6 different monsters. He only used 5 to summon it. So and nobody caught it until like after the event. So they're all like, "Oh shit! It should have been a double loss anyway." So everybody was complaining for no reason. I don't know what the results are going to be after. Like I don't know if that person is going to be like suspended for a while, or automatically take double losses at his next event. But yeah, there was a lot of like drama for like a week on that shit afterwards. A lot of videos popping up online, talking about it, scoping it out. Like I had to go back and like I was looking at it, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it not only that, the first time he summoned it, he used 2 monsters that can't be used to special summon that boss card. Like the cards text say they can't be used to summon in a particular way. And he used 2 of them out of that. So I was just like, yeah, he really
was good with the judges or the refs. Why they not up on that?
Yeah. A lot of people didn't catch that, and it's just like, and even the commentators who were like, basically retired Yu-Gi-Oh world champions, right? They don't just get like anybody that doesn't know the game. Like they get people that won championships to do the commentate. They didn't catch it either. I was just like, so
You gotta give it to him, man. My man duped everybody.
Yep, twice on stream, live in 4K.
Word, bro. Like, come on, bro.
4K. Like,
come on, bro.
It was like, damn. I was like, all right. But yeah, that was a good time. But yeah, that was basically my week, and that's it. Just
wait, you didn't see Pluribus?
No, I didn't watch Pluribus.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I gotta watch
yeah.
that
I didn't watch
too.
Pluribus.
Oh, I mean, it's all good. It's not. I mean, you got time. That was a really good show. I thought at least
other than that, I ordered a new computer. I'm waiting for that to come in. So a new gaming computer. So
did it break the bank?
Not really, because I used my tax return.
Oh,
so it paid. Yeah, the tax return paid for most of it. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention my car needed some service done, bro. Last like 2 weeks ago, right? So you know what I mean? I'm lying. So my car has been overheating for a very long time, and I just kind of like putting it off. I just kept the heat on at 1,000%. By doing that, engine is fine. But then the weather started getting a little warm. I'm like, I can't keep the heat on at max at freaking 80 degrees. I'm like, I'm dying in this car. So I took it. So I had I took it to Volkswagen, because Volkswagen said they had like a couple of recalls for my car. So I used the opportunity for them to kind of like, do the recall stuff, and then also tell me about, what's wrong with my car. And so like, I get a call, and I guess he didn't want to like speak to, like he called, and there's like one ring, and that was it. And then after that, it was like a text message like, hey, here's the list of what the issue is. And I guess he didn't want to hear me directly. Like he didn't want to tell me. So I'm looking at the fucking the cost. It was like $900 for this, $800 for that, $600 for. I'm like, it was like $3,600, $3,700. I'm like, what? Like, I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. I was like, you know what? Let me if you can, just give me a printout of what the issue is, and I'll come back. I don't have that. I don't have those kind of funds like right now to spend on that. And so I took it. So I took the car and I took it to another. I took it to our mechanic, which I don't understand why I didn't take it to him to the first place. But anyways, took it to him and gave him the list of what the issue is. He's like, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. He opened the engine. He's like, yeah, what is all this? He was just this guy's super Italian, right? And I'm thinking like, he's gonna hook me up, bro. He took the car, and like the day after, he goes, John, it's a big job. It's a really big fucking job. He's like, the part is like $960 for the water pump and for the thermostat. I'm sitting there like, this shit is not gonna be fucking cheap. If he's calling me talking about this is a big job, it's a big job. It's a big fucking job. He's like, so if you guys could give me like a deposit. I'm like, all right, what's the deposit? Well, $1,500. I'm like,
oh my god,
the deposit is $1,500. You already know
what?
That's like whatever the half the cost. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, it's $1,500 is gonna pay for the parts. I'll get it done. So, we got the money, brought it over to him. He's like, yo, just pay me in cash, so you don't have to worry about the tax. All right, cool. Just make sure on the on the receipt that I gave you $1,500, right? And like 3 days passed. He was like, yeah, the car is done. And he's like, so so you're gonna pay the balance, you pay cash. I'm like, yeah. He's like, there's another $1,500. I'm like,
insane.
I said, wait. You told me Yes, you say it's about to be like you said. It is a range of 25 to $2,700. So I had that in mind. What happened to that number? He goes, I said that. I'm like, yeah, you did. He was like, all right, just yeah, that's fine. We could do that, bro. I'm
What?
telling you, bro. It was just
What?
this was. I mean, he did a great job. The car is running fine. It's not.
My
It's
man
not
was trying to make
overheating.
some good labor.
Word.
I'm like, yo, bro. He's like, I had to take out this. I don't think about me is that I could build a computer, I could fix a computer, I could do whatever, I could troubleshoot, but I don't know shit about cars. I'm like, I'm a female, and not no disrespect to the females out there. I know there's females out there that's they out there, they know shit about cars.
Yeah,
But a vast majority of females, they just mechanics kind of like take advantage of them because they don't know they don't know what's going on with the. I'm that person. So I'm like, yo, is he taking advantage of me? But then, like, looking at the price when I went online to check, what was replaced, everything checks out. He didn't overcharge me for the parts itself. Also, I checked online. Supposedly, there's a class action lawsuit for that particular model car for that water pump. I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna try to reach out to Volkswagen and find out if I can get reimbursed. And when I told the mechanic that, he's like, "Oh, let me know, man. We change that price. They give you more." It's like, nah, let's if I could just get my money back, I'm fine. I'm not trying to like, milk the system. I just want, if I could get that money back, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that shit. That karma will hit me somewhere else, bro. It'll be something other. I'd rather give good energy.
What do you mean? It's a class action lawsuit for a faulty water pump.
Yeah, I know, but the water pump itself was $900. So if I give them an invoice like, here's the reimbursement, and the reimbursement says $4,000, they're gonna be like,
okay. I didn't know. I thought you just wanted to get I thought there was gonna be like a generic reimbursement as like they would have just handed you a check. You don't know how much it's gonna be.
Nah, I don't know the full details because my car is like it's old in retrospect. It's old, but the miles on the car doesn't match the years that it's been out. Like cars that are the age that my car's a 2017. Normally, like mileage is like over 100 grand, like 100,000 miles on it. My car has 38,000 miles on it. That water pump should not be breaking. So I'm working behind the scenes to try to get that bread back. If I could get something, I'd take anything at this point in time. So, Volkswagen, if y'all watching, I'm coming for y'all. Respectfully.
Like we heard how much you said.
Word.
I'm being truthful. Man. I just want, just something. Give me something. Other than that's it, man. That's all I got. Sorry. I guess we can get on with the show.
Oh man. I mean, I think you should do this one. You might have a little more reverence for my guy.
So this happened a while ago.
Yeah.
I guess so. This is I'm sure this was like maybe like 3 weeks ago. So R.I.P. to James Vanderbeek. He passed away. I believe he had some it was some type of cancer. I'm not quite sure, but it was pretty progressive because I think he announced it maybe like a year ago, and he was very very vocal on Instagram. So we saw him like every other month, and you could tell like he was just losing a lot of weight. It was kind of like Chadwick Boseman situation where you kind of tell like something was up, but nothing was. Chadwick didn't say anything. We was like something. Either he's going for a role, or is something's up. But with James Vanderbeek, he was very vocal about him having that diagnosis. So he passed away. Me and Red was kind of like sharing different stories about Dawson's Creek because, mind you, I've never seen Dawson's Creek when it came out originally. I'd seen it maybe like a year ago with Steph, and she was doing a rewatch, and I got caught up, and I'm like, this is not a bad show, and it's like, damn, this is wild. But yeah, it was kind of sad to see him kind of like, deteriorate and pass away. And it's like, damn, that's cancer's a motherfucker, man. There's actually more. There's a lot of other people passed away. Just we haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
Who was the other person? Who was the guy's name? Was it Dane? Something Dane? Yeah, sorry guys. Yes, his name was Eric Dane. So he died. He died on February 19th from ALS. If you guys don't know who Eric Dane was, I think he was McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, man.
McSteamy. So that was another thing that he announced a year ago, and he like, look, you just started losing movements of his arms and talking, and I believe the last bit of it is like not eating, or like you just don't know how to eat anymore, or something like that. So again, ALS, man, that's another thing, man. I believe that's a Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
So another one. So RIP to Eric Dane.
Jesse Jackson. Did we talk about him?
Nah, we didn't talk about Jesse Jackson. Hey, he passed away as well. I think last week, right? Something like that. Last week.
Yeah.
His funeral was today. I saw that on Twitter. They went live on Twitter. They had either was a funeral today or a celebration. It was something for Jesse Jackson today. So I peeped that. So RIP to him. The guy was heavy in the civil rights activist right there.
Yeah. Robert Duvall. I think we spoke about that.
Robert Duvall.
Yeah, Robert Duvall and Catherine O'Hara.
We talked about Catherine O'Hara. We didn't talk about Robert Duvall. We talked about that was the last one that we did. Did we talk about Catherine O'Hara?
I think
we did.
We did. I thought Robert Duvall was one of the last ones we talked about, or maybe it was in the chat. Maybe, I don't know, but
yeah, it gets muddy because we don't know whether or not we talked about it on the show or on Discord.
Nah, I don't think we did though.
Yeah,
but he had passed. And I think I heard there was a WNBA player, I think, that died this week.
Let me see if we're missing anything before we move on.
Kara Braxton, two-time WNBA champion and former Detroit Shock player Kara Braxton died at the age of 43 following a single vehicular car crash in Atlanta on Saturday, February 21st. The 10-season league veteran was pronounced dead at the hospital after a vehicle struck a concrete median on I-285.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all they have right now. Jeez. Yeah, I just saw that one earlier this week too.
Also, American salsa singer Willie Colon passed away as well. For the Puerto Ricans out there, man, that was like, that his music was almost like PTSD for us Puerto Ricans at on a weekend, like early morning weekends when
clean cut
and everybody's cleaning
you up to clean,
and you hit it with it. Yeah, bro, it's like an alarm clock, bro. You hear his music and that's it. You like, oh shit, you up. So yeah, so RIP to Willie Colon. Passed away, I believe. Let me see. He was 75.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
We have Bob Weir, the founder of Dilbert. I'm sorry, the founder, member of the Grateful Dead. Bob Weir passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then the creator of Dilbert passed away too.
Robert Carradine, man, Revenge of the Nerds, passed away as well.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Nah, we didn't talk about
in the chat. We talked about that in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, that was the 23rd of this month of last month. We was definitely offline.
Jeez.
Yeah,
we've
so
been
he
going
passed.
for
He
a
passed
minute.
away. Passed away. Unfortunately by suicide. He was um, he had some mental health issues as far as bipolar. Um, yeah, and just I remember a couple of years ago he got into like a crazy big car accident, and that was like the last that we seen of him. And so I guess between all that and it's crazy, man. It's wild, man. And Revenge of the Nerds is like one of my all time great movies. That's my movie. That's my core classic.
That's a classic.
So like yeah. R.I.P. to him, man.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes, Scott Adams is the guy who created Dilbert. He passed away also, 68 years old. Yeah, that's it's crazy. Yeah. Condolences to all their friends and family.
68, yeah.
See what else we got here. All right, we got topics this week. So rumors suggest that James Gunn may leave his role as co-head of DC Studios following the potential acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery by Paramount/Sundance. While not confirmed, speculation indicates Gunn might exit due to high-level corporate changes and potential shifts in creative direction. His current contract lasts until late 2027.
This was being reported. This was being reported by John Campion. So just take it with a grain of salt. I hope that this doesn't happen because we don't want to go through another reboot situation, right? Like I know that people have the Snyderverse is coming back. Listen, I'm a Snyderverse fan, but at this point in time, like to try to get those actors back, it's not gonna happen. Henry Cavill is like a hot ticket right now. He got a whole bunch of projects happening, and I don't think he's gonna have any time to come back as Superman. And
No, we
his
good.
his relationship with WB is probably strained. Ben Affleck is already done at this point in time. So it's like, and then Aquaman, he's Jason Momoa he's a hot ticket as well, but he's also playing Lobo. So it's like, there's too many pieces, too many actors, and I'm not sure if that's gonna come back unless you decide to do like some Elseworlds kind of animated situation. But I don't think that live action is gonna come back. I think that ship has sailed, which I'm sad to say out of my own mouth. But yeah, I just don't want to go through another reboot and another situation. Like I kind of want him to kind of finish his vision and continue doing what he's gonna do. But yeah, I don't know because I think that Netflix was looking to keep him on. I think that was like one of the things that said that they're not gonna break up that studio. But now with Paramount and everything else, they said that there might be some kind of like issues between James Gunn and the CEO. I think his name is Ellison or something like that. So like, yeah, I guess because it got super political now. People don't want Paramount to buy Warner Brothers, but yeah, they were upset that Netflix was going to buy it. So it's like, no one's ever going to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, for some odd reason, Paramount became like the MAGA, the MAGA film producer. I'm like, when did that become a thing? Like, this mad like,
This is because Larry Ellison is Trump's homeboy.
Yeah, I mean that's
why they're trying to buy it. Just like his son I think they just copped CBS.
And that's fine. You could be a friend of Trump. That doesn't make it, because it's not like the shows that's on there is super conservative. There's a whole bunch of like, diverse things on there. You got everything. You got all sorts of things on that platform. So I don't understand why there should be an issue. Like James Gunn should be able to stay on do his project because his films are not like super political. So like it should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I hope that he doesn't leave. I hope that he can kind of finish his Superman, I guess it all depends on what happens with Supergirl as well. on how that tracks. Like I'm not sure if that's gonna do well.
I'm just waiting on lanterns, man. I don't care about none of those.
Yeah, the Lantern. I don't think we have it here on the docket. But the trailer did drop for Lanterns, and I had a good time watching the trailer. I think the trailer was pretty dope. I know there's like a very negative discourse happening online. People are not really happy about it. People are talking about how the suit is not green enough. Da da da. He doesn't have. He doesn't have.
You hear this shit, right? Thank you. Thank you for that genuine reaction, bro. That's exactly what we're talking about. This is
not green enough.
Why is there no green aura when he's flying?
That's
like,
same
come
kind
on,
of fucking
bro.
argument. He's not dark enough. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, bro, when I heard that shit, I was dying. Oh, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have no aura when he's flying. I'm like, what do you? Okay. You do understand, like the same people that's complaining about him not having aura was the same people that was praising Guy Gardner's Green Lantern. If you watch the Superman movie, he has no aura. There's no aura.
And say shit about that.
And look at his suit. His suit is white with a little bit of green. But yeah, you complain about his suit, which is not. It was like, oh, how is it brown? I'm like, dude, it's not brown. That's just it's like a dark, it's like an army green. And it's kind of like foreshadowing his age.
Right.
Like he's kind of like
that shit is war torn, bro.
Yeah,
like what are we talking about? Right? Like, yo, shut the
fuck. When the dude's like say you tired. That's when you look at that suit. He's that tired, that suit is old, is tired. So I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what's the issue? The only issue that I have was like, and it's not really an issue, it's more or less like it's because we don't know what the story is. So I'm just going based on language. And he said that I'm the only human lantern. So I'm like, all right, so what happened to fucking Guy Gardner? Is he not human? So I'm thinking like maybe this is like him, they kind of like maybe Guy Gardner gets murdered or whatever, and they're there to investigate that murder. And that's when you bring John Stewart onto not John Stewart. Is it John Stewart? John Stewart to take on his place as the new Guy Gardner. That's the only reason. But then I'm hearing that Guy Gardner is gonna be in Superman 2. So I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna, what's the deal on that? But again, I had a good time with the trailer.
He doesn't have to be that. Like, I mean, I think you're going off of like an amalgamation of like things we've heard of a long time ago. Like one of the first things we heard is that it was like, what's the show called? What's the HBO show with the cops, man?
True Detective.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a True Detective type vibe where they're investigating a murder. Like, so I think you're kind of amalgamating that and maybe like forcing Guy Gardner into that position. It doesn't have to necessarily be him, but it could be a situation where maybe they're not investigating a murder, they're just investigating what's going on, and Guy Gardner could be incapacitated for the time being. Like, it doesn't have to be that. And because of that, that's why, this dude has to take his place, because Guy Gardner is supposed to be his replacement when Hal is off. So they could be filling that position at the time. But I'm also not trying to throw a whole bunch of comic book shit into there, because I see people doing that shit too. I'm not even trying to do that with this series. Like, I'm really just trying to like wait and see what we get, because they haven't been giving us too much. And even with the aura shit, like people complaining about that, I'm like, you think maybe they just didn't finish the effects yet? And maybe that's why they didn't put the aura in yet. Maybe they want to hold the effects back because every time they show y'all something, y'all fucking complain about everything they do. So maybe they're just holding all the effects back for when they do it. Maybe it is low key like they're showing. Maybe it's not. Either way, why are we complaining about fucking teasers? Again, this is a teaser, bro. This is not even full trailer. That's why we don't know what's going on yet. But y'all complaining already. It's like, this is why we can't get no good shit.
We still got 5 months left.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, fucking relax, bro. Why is everybody bugging out over this shit? Like, I loved every minute of this trailer, bro. It seemed like it was cool. I love shout out to Kyle Chandler. I said it. Like everybody said, oh, I don't know about this dude is Hal Jordan. And I was like, all right, that's a direction to go. But yo, that's my guy, right? You know, like I see it. Like, yo, you're nothing but a fucking substitute teacher. Like, chill out. Like, yo, bro, every line delivery that he has, I never saw him really doing this, and I'm digging every moment of what I so far.
My hesitation, right? Because Kyle Chandler he's an amazing actor, but he said it time and time in his interviews that he doesn't like to do franchises. He doesn't like to do reoccurring roles.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you ever see him in, he dies. Mayor Kingstown, first season, died within the first 2 episodes, maybe the first episode, dies. I'm like,
right.
So are you gonna kill him off?
So it could happen. It could happen. Everybody worried about season? Guy. And then when we lose Hal and we still got Guy, then y'all gonna complain about that shit too, right? Like, this is what I mean, bro. Like, you can't win with people. But I want him to stick around. But at the end of the day, if this dude does what he has to do, if he's the sacrificial lamb to get this dude started off into where we gotta get him to, then so be it. And this seems like a good build between them so far. The chemistry seems very good so far, and just a trailer. And that's a lot for me to say from a trailer. So I think it's gonna be cool. And I don't think they're gonna, if they do take him out, I don't think it's gonna happen early. I don't think they're gonna do us like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I hope not. I'd like to see more of him, but
yeah.
The one thing I haven't seen complain about was, the fact that Aaron Pierre is not dark enough. That was one thing that was not talked about. So I'm like, that's good. People forgot about that discourse. I remember when he first got hired, they was like, yo, he's not dark enough to be. I'm like, oh man, when they see this trailer, you're gonna go crazy. Nah, nothing. People loved him, which we've been saying this shit since Rebel Ridge. Like,
I say, yeah, that's him, bro. That's him.
Since Rebel Ridge, we're like, yo, this guy, he could be the next Green Lantern. Like, this is perfect.
I'm glad y'all got y'all fucking tantrums out of the way. Thank you.
All right. So that's
this show looks like it's gonna be good, and I don't need none of y'all deterring this shit with what y'all got going on. Like,
yeah. That was the only issue I had was the conversation about him being the only human lantern. I'm like, oh, that's.
I mean, he didn't say the only. He just really did. He was like, yeah. He was like, they were all alien. He's like,
he said no. He said I'm the only human lantern.
I think he said I'm human. I don't think he said I'm the only human.
We gotta see that shit again.
Yeah, check it, because I don't think he said the only. I think he said I'm human. All of them are aliens. One of them is a fucking school. Shout out to Chip.
I'm the only human.
Yeah, that's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only human, right?
I'm the only human.
Yeah, so that it was like kind of like this disqualifies a Guy Gardner. So I'm like, what is this? Is this like a different universe, maybe, or whatever? Maybe it's another dimension or whatever it is. I'm like, so how do you? Maybe because the theme.
It's supposed to be dealing with the whole sanctuary shit, right? So maybe it's that universe where sanctuary is at.
Possibly. But they said that that James Gunn said that he didn't want his shows and movies to kind of be a situation where it's like you have to do a lot of homework to find out what is the next one. So he said a lot of them should be self-contained, but then should have some kind of connective tissue to kind of give you like the broader sense of what he's creating. So I'm sure they're gonna like mention Superman and all that kind of stuff. You cannot, you know what I mean? Mention the events for Superman. But I'm seeing like the shift in cinematography. Like, I need Superman to look like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I want. This type of shit.
And what's crazy enough is not on the docket, but he got rid of his cinematographer from all his movies. Man. He has a new guy. I think he did Mad Max or something like that.
All right. So let's go. Cause
no more.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that color popping shit. We good. Let's get real out this bitch, bro. Like, come on.
That's my color palette. Like Lantern, that's my color palette. That's what I like.
That's my vibe right there.
And I think that's why I kind of like.
Yeah, I saw somebody call it no country for old lanterns.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, bro. That's crazy.
But that's my vibe, Coen Brothers. That's what I'm on.
And that's why I like about like Apple Plus, because it seems like their mandate. A lot of these shows have that same color palette. They kind of look like that kind of cinematic look, that grainy, dark, not dark, but like, you know, there's some contrast. Like, give it some contrast. Yeah, but I fucks with the trailer 100%. So I can't wait for August. I'm surprised that it's so far out. I'm like, damn, this shit started filming before Spider-Man. That Spider-Man is the whole damn movie. That shit's coming out in July. So crazy.
I'm glad we got something though, because I've been waiting for a minute, and what I got seems good. And I still remember. I mean, you can't tell nothing. Again, this is a teaser, but and talk about the old. I mean, I'm gonna just call him Greek. I don't know. This dude be playing Greek and Italian characters and everything, but the little mobster looking dude, they talking about. I heard from a while back he might be Atrocitus. Other dude that was riding a horse might end up being homeboy. That's the first Black Lantern. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. I hope we go down that route. I hope they keep it that serious and it breaks off wildly like this, because we need that. We haven't had no real Green Lantern lore at all in these past years, getting all these superhero movies, man. I need everything. I need all the spectrum.
Don't worry. Like, trust me. Like they John Stewart's suit is gonna be green, bro. It's gonna be green. You're gonna get that green suit that you want.
Green and black. Yeah, we gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. That's gonna be the hero shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
He's already holding the lantern. That's gonna be the hero shot, bro. The moment he chants those words, you're gonna get what you want, bro. You're gonna get what you want. And he's the perfect character to play. He's the perfect actor to play.
And all the people complaining, I hope y'all know them words. Y'all complaining about this shit. Y'all better know. Y'all better take that oath.
Yeah, that aura shit was not really like in every comic run. That shit didn't have the aura on every comic run. It's not
necessary, bro. It's for protection.
Yeah,
it's for protection, or it's an aesthetic choice by a comic artist, bro. It's not necessary.
I think people do like they miss the the kind of automatic suit popping up. Like, I hate that. I like more conventional suits, because that whole like bleeding edge situation, I feel like that people got real lazy with that.
But
shit.
it does make sense with lanterns though.
Lanterns, because it will manifest the suit onto him from the ring.
Right.
So I'm like, I wonder how that works out, because listen, something's happening. Someone's fucking getting like, there's a battle. Let me stop and put on my suit real quick. You know what I mean? How much time did that take? But the suit looks great from the way it was sitting. Like, it looks nice. It looks like a nice, dope suit. So I mean, listen, whatever, man. I guess when it comes out, people will stop bitching. What's next?
All right, we got okay, Man of Tomorrow is set to begin filming April 2026. James Gunn confirms and says, I am creating the Superman sequel that we're starting to shoot in April or so via the Howard Stern show.
I hope that this is, legit. I mean, the quote is legit, but I hope that it happens, because I feel like, segueing into the next topic, the Batman is going to start filming in April and May of 2029. And I don't know if DC is gonna want to do two films at the same time, which I think they should. They got the money. Do they have the money? Yeah, they have the money, because they sold it. I mean, it depends how this deal is gonna formulate, because they still haven't got bought out yet. I think it's still kind of like in limbo, right? It's not in limbo, but they're kind of working out the numbers and whatever. It takes months at a time to kind of acquire a company. Shout out to Netflix, man. Netflix, they got a lick, because they had a clause in their contract. If the contract was ever broken, that WB has to pay them
for
breaking the contract, which the contract got broken, and they got to pay them $1.8 billion So shout out to them. So we're gonna get a couple of projects on that.
Man in the chair, real quick. Can you tell me who is in charge of Netflix? Because shout out to them. I really want to know that though. What's the name of that person?
Netflix CEO.
Mhm.
Ted Sarandos.
Sarandos, right?
Sarandos and Peter.
There we go. I thought so. Yes. Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, man. They got.
Yo, that is hilarious.
They got a lick. Man.
That's dope. Either y'all gonna sell me that shit or y'all gonna pay me not to give it to me.
That's gonna fund like 3 projects, bro.
Word up. That's War Machine 2 right there. That's what else we got on the slate, man? Word up.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, man.
Tight. So yeah, like you said, the Batman 2 reportedly will begin filming in May 29th of 2026 in London. As of the new report, the report comes from Page 6, which cited sources and said that the sequel was fully cast and ready to go. It aligns with Variety reporting that last month, stating that the film would begin production by the end of May.
So if you're Paramount, right, and you're looking at the numbers, right, you're gonna say, what are you gonna prioritize? You're gonna prioritize Superman or Batman? You got to pick one. Batman. So when they look at it like monetary, they're gonna be like, let's Batman, because Batman, I think didn't Batman make $1 billion?
Batman
or something close to that.
Listen, yeah, it's all ships lead towards Batman. When we got to get shit rectified, it goes back to Batman. They do it every single time.
It made $772 million. So yeah, 773 million.
The
worldwide.
Dark Knight is WB's flagship.
Yeah, so I think they will go that
DC,
way.
Sorry,
because I don't know if they want to go buy a company and automatically put themselves in a hole by trying to do 2 movies at the same time and not receive. Like I said, like it all depends on Supergirl as well.
Yeah, it definitely does, because let's be real, like a lot of people was in the moment. Superman did not do what they needed to do. So yeah, Supergirl needs to do something unexpected. Lanterns needs to pop off in the TV division. And yeah, they'll start with Batman. The next Batman joint they got, which is so that's the Batman is the one with Damian.
Nah, this is the Batman, Matt Reeves.
Oh, so yeah, that's their best bet is to do that one. The Batman 2.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would go. But in the larger scheme of things, you want to continue Superman because it's a continuation to what's out and everything.
Yeah, you gotta hold off on that. Bro. You gotta get Batman 2 out there to get the ship flowing. If this is a transitionary period, nah, we gotta make sure that we got faith in this whole situation y'all got going on. Yeah, the best thing we could do is give y'all the Batman. We'll see how that does, and then we'll give you Superman after that.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. Because I'm looking. Listen. I had a good time with the Batman. I think the Batman was a great Batman. Was probably one of the best out there as far as like comically, like detective work and all that kind of brains, all that big brain shit,
old school noir type shit. I dug it.
Like that was.
I really dug it.
Yeah, so that worked. So Pattinson is not getting any younger. Matt Reeves ain't getting any younger. I did hear some rumors today that they let me see. There was an actor that's being attached to the Batman. Casting. Let me see. Let's see here. It says so Daniel Craig is being offered a role as Christopher Dent.
What?
That's what I said. I'm like, is he playing the dad of fucking Harvey? Like,
what are we doing here? Why? Why would you just make him? I mean, we already got Harvey, so damn, bro.
Yeah, so it's either so you got him and you got supposedly it was as a rumor, but Variety is reporting that Sebastian Stan is also joining the Batman 2.
Okay.
So,
Who y'all see him at?
oof, I don't fucking know. If you're going based on Matt Reeves, you know he's gonna be a fucking deep cut character, bro. It may not be someone that we just know. I don't know. I really don't know unless you. It depends. It depends on the direction they're going with this movie. They're doing the whole Court of Owls situation.
Yeah.
Then he could be anybody.
Yeah.
He'd be the brains behind all this
shit.
But I know that
that.
Zoe Kravitz is not coming back.
You making my man Azrael. We got some.
Oh shit.
Or they can make him what's my man's name? The owl they had, the assassin. The main assassin they have for the Court of Owls. Damn, forgot homeboy's name. But yeah, they could do that.
The main assassin corner. You talking about Talons?
Yeah, Talon. Yeah.
Dude, listen.
He's a tortured character. He's a tortured character if they wanted to. Matt Reeves like delving into characters and shit.
Yeah.
That's a dope character if they wanted to go in that direction.
Supposedly he's not doing a third movie. Like he's doing 1 or 2 and that's it. It's not gonna be a trilogy. So
wow.
Yeah, I guess he planned it for 3 movies, and they are at this point like, nah, let's just keep it at 2, get him out of here so they can work on,
bro. Y'all wilding, bro.
Working on Gunn's his Batman. Because I think what I was reading online is that they don't want 2 at the same time being developed at the same time. Because people are gonna automatically. I could imagine. See, I don't care because like in the comic book world, there's always different variants of different comics, different writers. There's so many different kinds. But I could imagine that James Gunn is tired of having his movies compared to something else. So
yeah, because that one's gonna be better. Like, don't like. Come on, bro. Like, so what? Like, it's his own universe, bro. Do your thing, bro.
It's always gonna be compared like, oh man, like this Pattinson is better than the Matt. It's almost like remember back in the days you had the cartoon, you had the Sonic cartoon, but there was a serious Sonic cartoon, there was a cartoony one. Remember that shit? It's like James Gunn is the cartoony Sonic one, and you had the more adult themed Sonic. I forgot the name of I think it was the Adventures of Sonic.
Sonic Adventures.
Yeah, Sonic Adventures.
Sonic X.
Was it? Yeah, it
was the one with Jaleel White. My shit.
Yeah. No, he played the goofy one, right? Or did he do voices for both?
Nah, I think it was a serious one.
No, I think it was the goofy one.
I think it was the goofy one.
I think it was the more comic accurate one.
Yeah.
The comic accurate one was the goofy one.
It was the goofy one, yeah.
Right.
Or the game correct one. But it was 2 different versions. I'm like, I don't like the goofy one. I like the more, the adult. It was not even like an adult. It was kind of more serious tone. The characters were drawn a little better.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So I listen. I wish that Matt Reeves got his 3 movies. I think that's probably what took him. I guess this is what took him a little bit longer because he probably planned it for 3 movies, and then they told him we're only doing 2. So then he had to take that script again, cut it down, and make it where it can be bookends. Because Robert Pattinson, right? And he's probably like, I'm out, bro.
That shit sucks, bro.
Like I'm out, bro. I got all these movies coming out. Like I don't have this time, bro. Let's figure this shit out, bro. Because what was when did Batman come out? In too
long ago.
2001 or 2021? Let me see. Batman.
The Batman.
2022. It's it's time. And by the time this movie gets filmed and cut and done, this is 2028, bro.
Should have had that shit last year. These niggas playing around.
So I don't know. Whatever.
With our emotions.
Because after Penguin, bro, you would think after Penguin, you want to start filming this shit immediately. So
That's what I'm saying.
So like it's stuck in it's there. People understand. There's the retention is there. Nah, let's hold that.
If
Yo,
you was
Penguin-
letting that shit play out, you wouldn't even have to worry about that interfering with your universe.
Penguin,
As long as it's taking for you to develop it, like you could have had this shit done if you'd have just let them keep rolling.
exactly, because I think that Matt Reeves already was working on part 2 as he was working on 1. Because he was already developing the Penguin. So I could imagine he already had a storyboard ready to go, and they fucked his shit up, and that's what took him so long. Because mind you, the Penguin came out like last year, and it was like the moment that the Batman stopped filming, we got the Penguin news like a couple of months after, like, oh, there's gonna be a spinoff, and it was like quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know what DC's doing.
That's what I'm saying. We could have had the second movie already last year, and then we could be in the next one next year.
Exactly.
While you still developing all this extra shit you doing on your end of the universe, bro. Why you intentionally slowing people down? We could have got all this and been done already. You could have used all that money to fund what you trying to do. Like egos, man. Take that shit out of the equation, bro.
Or just like film both movies back to back and then split it. Like, film the way you want to film from beginning to end and then split it off. But if you're gonna cut a whole movie, bro, listen, when a movie's been cut, even 15 minutes of dialogue is cut. You already know, like there's key points. We've seen it with the Zack Snyder movies between his ultimate cut and the regular cut. The extra 15 minutes was like, oh shit, I didn't understand. That makes more sense. So you're telling someone that they're gonna have to remove a whole entire movie, bro? That's gonna be it's not gonna be his best work, man.
Nope.
It's not gonna be his best work, man. Anyways, moving on. Let's
Rush
go to
plots and all that.
Paramount is currently developing a new G.I. Joe film that is a part of the major franchise revitalization, with 2 separate competing scripts in development from writers Max Landis and Danny McBride. Interesting. These projects aim to reboot the series with a new definitive tone, possibly blending elements from both scripts following the underperformance of 2021 Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe origin.
So I did hear about this. I was watching I was watching the John Campion show again. He keeps popping up on the timeline, but you know what? This information has been coming up and it's been legit, like pretty solid stuff. So yeah, they have these 2 writers. They hired 2 writers to write 2 separate scripts competing against each other, and then
crazy.
And they're gonna take elements from both scripts, which is weird because Danny McBride, I think he's a great actor, a great great writer as well. I mean, from the Righteous Gemstones to all those shows he has on HBO. I just don't know. I don't see him doing a G.I. Joe. But again, I don't know his. I don't know his. I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't know. Maybe he's very in tune to that. He knows characters.
He has a whole G.I. Joe themed basement.
Maybe. So I don't want to speak on it.
Oh
so
shit!
Sure.
It's like Ben Affleck with the Batcave in his basement.
Exactly. So he may be the best person for it. And also the guy I believe, Max Landis. He's also like he was another writer as well that got caught in that whole Me Too movement. So a lot of like actors, a lot of writers and directors that suffered through that Me Too movement have now been taking on projects. They're coming back to Hollywood. You got Brett Ratner. He's coming back. He's doing Rush Hour 4, but he's coming back. You know, he's been gone for a while. Brett Ratner, I think his last movie was was it Bohemian Rhapsody, but he got fired from that project because that's when the Me Too movement came out, and they got someone else to finish the film. I believe Josh Whedon is coming back as well because I think he's doing the reboot for Firefly. So yeah. But listen, I think and I believe he went online. I think he did speak on it, and I think he took some accountability. So like, listen, if someone takes accountability for what they did, like if business is allowing him to come back to do some work, cool, do some work. But if he comes back and he does the same old bullshit, then that's on them. But I think it's very very weird for Paramount to go ahead and have two actors kind of duke it out for a script. That's crazy. I can't imagine. I want to be a fly in that room, bro. Especially with this whole Transformer situation happening. So, the last movie you had, you did a crossover. So, are we still doing this crossover situation? Like, what's going on?
Bro, this is.
Are we still doing it? Because I posted something on TikTok, and my man Shia LaBeouf, my man's out there crazy. He crazy. He be taking accountability, but he be doing the same old shit. It's like it's insanity at this point. But he went online. He was like, yeah, you like talking about Michael Bay, and he's like, yeah, we I'm we're gonna see. I'm gonna come see you, whatever it is. Like, we got something planned. We got some unfinished business. I'm like, is he talking about the Transformers movie, man? Because your character kind of died, so I don't know how that works out. I don't know what's happening.
That's what my son said. He was like, he's dead though. Like,
yeah, that was the last thing that Optimus Prime said before he got calmed out. When he came back to life, he was like, Sam, like Sam died, bro. unless they captured him, right? That's how you can play it off. Like, he got captured, but yeah, they made it. They kind of made it apparent in the last night that he died. Like, the last descendant was Shorty or whatever it is. There was no more Wickies or whatever it is.
My man was a Wiccan.
Listen, I don't mind, bro. Like, I think Shia LaBeouf is definitely underrated. He puts in 100% in everything he does. It's just the negative discourse that's behind him, just kind of like overshadows him. He's a child actor that went through the drug situation, very public situation, and a lot of, like, even with what he did to his last girlfriend, all that kind of shit. Like, there's some unexcusable shit that he's done to her. But yeah, I guess that's just always gonna follow him regardless of what he does, bro. So, anyways. What's next?
Helldivers movie land in 2027, release with Jason Momoa to star, Jason Lin directing.
Bro, I fucks with Helldivers OD, but as far as a movie, I mean, it's just Starship Troopers. That's what Helldivers is pretty much a parody of Starship Troopers. So if it comes, it's gonna be the same as that. I mean, it's not gonna be the same
parody.
as that.
That's crazy.
But I'm oversimplifying it. But there is the enemies in that is a little bit different. It's outside of only just bugs. There's robots, like droids. There's you got the bugs. You got some alien type things. So I think it's called a laminate, something like that. But yeah, there's a lot more. They added a lot more lore to it, and Helldivers is definitely is a really good game. I would suggest, if you guys have a PlayStation or Xbox, I believe it's like $20 on those consoles. It's relatively cheap, but it's a really good game. It's fun. It's a fun game, and I'm glad that there's a movie. You got Jason Momoa. He's gonna lose his shit, and then Justin Lin. His movies is always crazy. As long as you add that theme song, the Helldivers theme song, bro, you're gonna have people losing their shit, because that shit, that beat when you drop into Earth, bro, it's one of the best soundtracks ever, bro. It gets you hyped. Yeah, shout out to Helldivers, man. Shout out to the people that's behind
that. We got is this the movie with Halle Berry? We got Chris Hemsworth's Crime 101 launches with a 94% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I did see. I saw the trailer for that. It looks interesting.
I want to see Bride.
Bride. That is with Christian Bale, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe Maggie Gyllenhaal is the director, or something like that.
Yep.
Is it? Yeah, right. She's directing it. That's crazy. I think she's direct, and then and I believe Jake Gyllenhaal is in this movie as well.
No, it's
Yeah.
hold on, am I tripping? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is in it. Yeah. Yeah, you got Jesse Buckley, Christian Bale, Jake Gyllenhaal, Peter Skarsgård, Julianne Hugh, and Penelope Cruz.
Yeah,
and that banging. You got some good shit. The Bride. So on Rotten Tomatoes right now, it's sitting at a 61. Letterboxd 3.1 out of 5.
Damn, 61.
Yeah, let me see the audience score. I care about the audience score.
My man, we just went from a 94 interrupted by a 61. Damn.
Nah, yeah. So the tomato reader right now is.
I do want to see that though. It is interesting. It does look interesting.
And the audience score is 68%. So it's pretty balanced. It ain't rotten though.
Damn.
It ain't rotten.
Yeah.
It ain't rotten.
Let's see. We got test screening reactions for Supergirl are great. Supergirl is described as a mix of Logan, Man of Steel, Guardians Volume 3, and The Last of Us. Interesting.
No. That's.
Do you believe it? Is the question.
I don't.
That's a lot of different things to compare it to.
I mean,
I don't get
with Logan and The Last of Us. It's a similar vibe. Man of Steel and Guardians 3.
I get the Guardians because I see it.
Yeah, that I can see.
Well, yeah, visually, yeah. Visually, it does look like Guardians. What's the Man of Steel aspect?
That's what I'm saying. Like Man of Steel. The only thing I could think about that has Man of Steel kind of like aesthetic is the destruction of Krypton, like that scene of Krypton kind of dying.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I will find him.
You just answered it for me. That's what it is.
I think that's what it is.
Yep.
The only thing that is like the shit blowing up, people dying, and there's just the automatic trying to get her off planet.
You know what? That sounds good though. All of those aspects we just explained, and me knowing the story, that actually sounds good. That actually makes me feel good.
Well, for Man of Steel, that shit got me hyped. That was like,
well, no, I'm just talking about like, all right, if we have a Man of Steel as Krypton scene with Kandor, whatever, being destroyed or being put into the bubble and separated and all that shit, like that'll be crazy. So that'll be cool as a beginning or a straight flashback scene. That's dope. The whole Logan shit, I get that with the way the story is. I know they have Ruth, the little girl in the story. So with her and the little girl, I could see that as far as the Logan part of the story. We already talked about the aesthetics with Guardians, and The Last of Us is kind of the same as Logan as far as that elderly states person with the younger person and trying to like traveling. I see all of that. That's what I'm saying. That it sounds, for me, for what the story is supposed to be, that sounds good. That sounds good, and I'm very happy for that.
The only thing that it does that could really hurt your film is like by saying that, by putting your movie in that category, you putting it at a really high bar.
Yeah, I like that though. And have confidence in your project.
Listen, if you have confidence and it delivers, bro, like then this is gonna be then it's you have no issues with me,
right?
If it delivers on what you're saying right here, because I like all that. minus The Last of Us. I mean, the first season was pretty good. It depends on what they're talking about. If you're talking about the game aesthetically, or you talking
No,
about the show.
yeah, I'm talking about as far as the story between Joel and Ellie.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I
I'm
would say,
talking
yeah,
about.
that's
The
great.
the relationship. Sorry, the relationship between
Yeah,
Joel
yeah.
and Ellie is really what I'm talking about. It's the relationship between Kara and Ruth. And did you read that story?
No, I did not. No.
Okay, so yeah, so it's more of the relationship that those two have in this journey that they're taking together. That's why I'm saying though that and the mix of Logan, as far as you have Logan and X-23, it's a similar vibe. So you have that, and like I said, with that and Man of Steel, that all sounds good to me. That sounds good. If you can keep that up consistent through that entire film, yeah, that
Yeah, you
sounds
went.
good to me.
You got my ticket. If that's the case, yeah, you got my money. How you feel about that, Stink?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, does that float your boat?
All right, there. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. I don't want to get my hopes too high, and then I come up with these mental expectations, and
Oh
then
no, trust me,
they're
my
not
hopes
met.
are not high. My hopes are not high, bro. I got like it's just I'm going in with zero expectations.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that's how I like to
was
go in.
I
That's why I
was
don't like to
too.
overthink it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'll just take it, for what it is at the moment.
Like, there's really like no leaks or anything like that. Like, 'cause no one's really reporting on it.
And
It's all
he
like
said
design.
they weren't like, I mean, I guess he's trying to give himself leeway, but he said they weren't like following strongly to the original story, which to me was like, what are you doing? This is like one of the greatest stories told in comics. So why would you not like?
Yeah,
I mean, I get it if you don't want to do a 1-to-1, that's cool, but to stray away from it is crazy. But again, from what I'm hearing in these descriptions, it sounds more like they are kind of trying to do that. So that's why I'm confident and happy in what I'm hearing with these descriptions and comparisons. They are high bars, but again, it's a great story, so that makes me even more confident about it.
Cool.
Let's see. Okay. We have Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz officially set for Universal's next Mummy movie for Radio Silence. It hits theaters May 19th of 2028.
Bro, I'm excited. There's a movie. I don't know if you guys seen. Have you seen the new trailer for a Mummy movie? There's another Mummy movie coming out that's coming from Blumhouse, I believe. Supposedly they were supposed to change the name, and they was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that." Because the whole like the revival of the new this Mummy that's coming out, but it looks fucking creepy. It's like it's pretty much like the.
I mean, it's Blumhouse, so yeah.
Yeah,
The
premise is that the family goes out to Egypt. They go to Cairo. Their daughter comes up missing. She's gone. They can't find her. It's been months. They come back home. And they said that they found her daughter. They found the daughter in a sarcophagus, but the sarcophagus hasn't been opened in 5,000 years.
No, bro.
And so they open her up, and she's like wrapped up, and she's not the same person. It's creepy. The premise is creepy. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. Why they didn't change the name?
See that shit.
Nah, it looks good. It looks good. So I'm like, yeah, I get it, because it's not the same as what we kind of grew up watching. But I guess
cool.
Segue to the next one.
Yeah, so the Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Shout out to my man Jet Li. Is not considered canon to upcoming The Mummy 4, which is expected in 2028. Directors Matt Bettinelli at Open and Tyler Gillette are disregarding the third film to directly follow The Mummy Returns, featuring the return of Rachel Weisz alongside Brendan Fraser. I mean, because they recast her, right? So they kind of, I mean, they didn't have to, but I get it.
They recasted her, and I mean, they could have just continued, right?
Yeah.
Unless they really didn't want to move that far. No, because these actors are old now, so like they have to.
Right.
Your kid is already gonna be aged up.
You could have left it alone.
Yeah, but I get it. Yeah,
But then maybe there was something that kind of strayed away from keeping them together. Maybe I don't remember that movie too.
Yeah, because I remember the
vividly,
second
so.
movie, the second Mummy movie. His son had a crazy ass British accent, and then the movie that came out after that, my man was like no accent, straight up like talked like his pops. Like, oh, what happened there? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I guess it was an IP. They needed to push out another movie. I'm glad for them to come back, man.
Yeah.
If they would really want to redeem yourself, man, go ahead and remaster Mummy 2 and do some new CG with the Scorpion King, bro. Redo that whole sequence, bro.
Yep.
And
Yes,
and
sir.
then you'd be redeemed, because then that movie would be just
Yep.
it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
It just, that shit is just so jarring. It's
You
like,
can get the Rock to come back in real quick, man.
yeah, he'll come
Just
back for
pay
that
him,
shit.
pay him to scan his face real quick, man, and redo that shit, man. That shit looks crazy.
You don't even need to like scan. You can probably just get his AI, bro. Like, yo, going back to like watching Ted. There's an episode in Ted where the father, he's like, yo, I need to get a second job. I can't do this shit anymore. And he said, well, maybe you get a second job. And he gets a job at Dunkin' Donuts. And the owner goes, yeah, tomorrow Bill Clinton is coming in to visit. And this guy, throughout this whole entire show, he's been talking shit about Bill Clinton. He hates Bill Clinton. and yo, the way it looks is almost like it's really Bill Clinton. The AI, and he said he used it's Seth MacFarlane that's acting as Bill Clinton. He used AI as a tool to look like Bill Clinton, bro. It's 1-to-1 Bill Clinton, bro. It's 1-to-1, and they start talking shit with each other, bro. And they have a whole argument. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, that Bill Clinton shit. Oh man, looks fantastic, yo.
Did the movie The Scorpion King come out before The Mummy with The Rock playing the Scorpion King?
It came out right after number
No,
2.
the Scorpion came out after.
Is it in the same universe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of wondered, when did he become a bad Scorpion King? Because like in the movie The Scorpion King, he's a hero.
Yeah, well, Scorpion King was a prequel.
Yeah.
It was before he became the Scorpion King.
But why in The Mummy did he come at half a scorpion? Where did he get the half scorpion body?
I don't know, man. That shit is like, it's just like Daenerys Targaryen, bro. She went from straight up, like saving people, to like, I just want to burn everybody down. It was crazy, bro.
Like, none of those questions are answered in the movies.
Yo, like off topic, but like there's a scene, right? There's a scene in Ted. It's the D&D, Dungeons and Dragons episode, and they start talking about different villains, different kind of creatures and shit. And I think, was it Ted? He was like, why did they always depict a minotaur as was it a minotaur that has a human body, human torso, and kind of a horse back? He said, what if they ever was to introduce like a reverse minotaur, where you have a horse face and you gotta do bare ass from the ass? It was a whole conversation about this shit. And that shit had me in fucking tears, bro. I was like, yo, yeah, I talk about the most dumbest shit, but this is the kind of like humor that I like. But yo, this is Bill Clinton. This is a still from the Bill Clinton episode. That's 1-to-1, bro.
It's crazy.
That's 1-to-1, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
What's next?
Let me see. Dan Trachtenberg spoke with a Screen Rant and confirmed that his Predator future after his deal at Paramount put his franchise plans in question. It's a simultaneous thing, but Paramount now is definitely really exciting.
I love that for you.
That means.
I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that Paramount is a new exciting thing, but I need you to kind of give people the cliff notes of what they need to do for the next Badlands. Bro, you are finally introducing a female. It was a yacht. Was it a
Amazonian Yautja, bro?
yacht? And I need you to help us out, bro. Like, don't leave us just yet. just give us back. Yo, I saw Badlands. Mind you, I saw that shit. No, I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I seen that shit in bootleg. Right? Wasn't the best experience.
You can't do that, bro.
I saw it on Disney Plus like 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, that movie's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it.
I was watching that. It's on Disney Plus. Or if you have the Hulu bundle, it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen that shit in 4DX with my son, bro. That shit was epic, bro.
I was watching that shit with Steph. She was like, yo, we live in the world that we live in, right? Where they make you care about the predator.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, yeah, I mean, he's been kind of going, he's been going down this road to get us to this point. Yeah, man, I really hope that we can get a second movie before he gets into. I don't know if the Paramount contract is right now, like he's got the first look now. Did it start already, or is like for 2027? I don't know.
I didn't even check.
Damn, bro. I think we lost him, bro. Between Romulus,
we gotta get one more. No, we gotta get one more, bro. They trying to do an Alien versus Predator, bro. We ain't gonna lose before that, bro. Nah,
because we got the Romulus, right? Homie's not coming back. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Now
but he said he's trying to give other people a chance, though. He's producing, though, so he's not leaving.
Bro, that's not producers. We seen the studio.
No, he's like leaving he's leaving his. Yo, bro, listen, I'm trying to cope right now. My man's trying to leave his space. Chill, bro.
We cannot act like
bro. We was on the verge of something great, bro. You ain't gonna tell me we gonna lose this shit right now. Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, we can't.
Nah. We were about to get a perfect Alien versus Predator, bro. There's no way we not. Nah, bro. Nah.
How you think the two good fucking finally good things, and for them to kind of like, all right, we're gonna hand it off to the next person.
Nah, bro.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, me neither. I'm sorry.
Like
until I hear that shit out their mouths, bro. I'm not hearing none of that talk, bro.
Damn, man, Romulus was my shit, man. That was my shit. I think every Predator movie that's come out or Predator project that came out since Disney bought Fox has been solid.
Everything since
Prey solid.
Which is everything Trachtenberg. Nah, we can't lose this dude, bro. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, Prey.
Even the animated shit is fire, bro.
Killers of Killers. Killers of Killers. That was crazy.
I don't want to hear that.
That's nice stuff, man. Oh, this is actually probably in the same universe. Talking about aliens.
Well, Sydney Chandler, whoever that is, says that Aliens Earth season 2 will be. Oh, is that the main girl?
That's the main girl. And that's
so says that season 2 will begin filming this May. All right, good news. All right, at least that's fucking positive.
That's the daughter of Kyle Chandler. He's like Green Lantern. That's
yep. You're right. Yep. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to the Chandlers, man.
Yeah, man. She's out there, man.
Y'all doing your thing.
I'm gonna need that season. I'm gonna need season 2 to come out. Like hurry the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, I'm on that. They ready to the Lost Boys about to take over the planet. Let's get it.
Y'all better do that Knights of the Seven Kingdoms situation where it's gonna be an annual release. I need that. I'm gonna need that to be an annual release, bro.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't even know that, but I guess we could get into that segueing into now. Oh no, we have one more.
Nah, we can skip that. Ain't nobody care about this shit. You can.
Oh, all right, cool. Nah, I'm good on that. I wasn't on that. All right, so yeah, we need more of that. We definitely need more. So Dope, like you just segued. A Night of the Nine Kingdoms. Let's get it.
That's a 9.
It's 7. No, there's 9. Yo,
Yeah.
love it. Love it. Love it. But let's talk about, because we have not talked about this show, I don't think, at all, really, in any type of depth since this shit started.
Yeah, because it seems like a lot of the times we kind of off an episode. Not all of us is on board, and
Yeah, right.
like we don't want to spoil it for someone. We also don't want someone to kind of drop out of a panel because they haven't seen something. So we kind of we just kind of wait. So I think right now, as a point, since I think we all on board, we all have seen it. Guess we could talk about it. Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, bro. I said it before. I said from reading, because I only read the first book. I didn't read the second. I didn't read the second and third book yet. I believe the second book.
I didn't even do it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Yeah. I only read the first book, so I'm like, yo, this is gonna be amazing. This is like, boots to the ground situation, and based on the showrunner like he's gonna keep this shit legit. Wait 1-to-1, and mind you, it's easy for him to say that because the story is done between Dunk and Egg. Like between those 3 books, they're done. Like you don't have to worry about waiting for another book, which I think he's gonna end up doing because I believe he's doing an annual release. So the second season's coming out next year. But mind you, there's only 3 books. But I think he wants to extend it and create new stories after those three books. Kind of like, jumping up in age as far as like, getting another actor to play Egg and kind of going through that and being a King's Guard and all that kind of stuff. They can kind of want to dive into that. But yeah, this show is amazing, bro. I know there's a lot of like discourse between like, oh, this is better than House of the Dragons. I'm like, I can't really compare those two because they're two separate. House of the Dragons is kind of like an epic, kind of like it's like the marquee of Game of Thrones, and you have Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, which is the kind of like the indie films, right? That's like like this is more like this is more my speed. This is more like the book.
Just say what you told me, bro. It's the Taika Waititi version.
Oh,
the fucking
yeah. It's like, yo, bro, like but the funny thing is like it's written that way. It's written that way. So it's like, yeah, they didn't really like kind of like do all action shit. I mean, there's certain things they kind of changed to make more sense. But like, yeah, it's a good show, man. I think I had a good time from very beginning to end. Even though there was like 30-minute episodes, it still was great. Like even the battle between the tourney, that was like I don't think I ever seen anything like that. Like it was
A1 cinematography, bro.
You saw it was not like cameras are shaking. And you see like somersaults. Now you saw the fighting between back, and then you could just feel it. Like they was both dying out there, both between Arian and Duncan. It's like they're just dying. They just cutting each other. Like yo, you feel that shit. And when you thought he was about to die, like my man Egg was like, "Get up, Sir Duncan! Get up!" And he screamed like,
who you are.
Well, that's crazy. But like,
what?
Like, reading the book, I was like, I know what's gonna happen to fucking Baylor. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be bad. People gonna be upset about this shit.
Nah, that shit.
Like,
what, bro?
That shit was great, man. It was.
My man had a full-on conversation, cuz.
Word, he's like, yo, my fingers.
Yo, come take my helmet off, cuz my shit feel like wood right now, man.
So my fingers feel like wood. I'm like, oh, he's finished. They doing it. They're doing it this time. But yeah, it was good, man. I had a good time, man. It was a good show, and I'm glad we're getting an annual release, man, because I need this shit. I need this shit every year. The same show writer. I believe he's writing. Yeah. I believe he's the showrunner. I believe he's show running, not show running, but he's writing the Aegon's Conquest, which got greenlit, by the way.
Yeah, that's what they were spoiling.
That's happening. So that's gonna come out. That's gonna they writing
Henry.
They're doing a dual. This is another one that's being dually written. One for a show adaptation as well as a movie adaptation. They're gonna figure out which one's gonna be the best option. I think it should be a movie. It should be like some kind of like Dune style situation where you have you know, like some like Lord of the Rings shit, because it requires big budget, bro. You got bigger dragons than Vagar, like all the time. Like it's like this dude is conquering kingdoms, bro. Like you have to show Valeria, all that the doom of Valeria. There's a lot of shit you got to show that's gonna require like money, CGI, and you don't want to do that shit in a show, which you could, but like, do you really want to wait 6 years to watch from the beginning to the end of the conquest? Like, nah, I'd rather just do that. Like, you know, you shoot both of them at the same time and you split the movies apart. I really hope that Henry Cavill gets Aegon. I really do. I know we're straying off conversation right now, but it needs to be Henry Cavill. It needs to be Henry Cavill out there with two sister wives, bro. I need to see that. I need to see that story.
I don't care who the sister.
And if they do a Warcraft 2 movie, Henry Cavill needs to play Arthas.
Nah, bro. I think he hates Warcraft. I think he's a Warhammer, bro. I think Warhammer people hate Warcraft.
He loves World of Warcraft.
Wasn't he playing Warcraft when he got?
He was
Superman?
playing World of Warcraft. He almost missed the role because he was playing World of Warcraft.
That's what I'm saying. He missed.
Okay. So I'm talking shit. Then.
That's why he missed the call. My man's like, my bad. I was on the campaign.
Yeah.
He was like, I was in a raid. We're trying to down this new boss.
I'm gonna need that, man. But yeah, back to like Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, bro. It's a 5 out of 5. That shit was fucking great, bro. I can't wait. I really can't wait for the Mystery Night. I can't wait for that season. That's season 3, and I gotta wait for that. I mean, season 2 is gonna be great because they go into Dorne and all that kind of shit. But yeah, season 3 is where it kind of goes down. Because you got the I believe the third book. The third book you get the third blood what do you call it, the Blackfire Rebellion. That's the third one you get, and you're gonna get Brandon Rivers as one of the Blackfire Rebellion dudes. So that's gonna be dope to see the third eye, the three-eye Raven in the third season. I don't know. How did you guys feel about the season, man? I'm fucking yapping. I get so excited about this Game of Thrones shit. I talk about this shit, and I talk to Stephen Much, like, I don't get it. It's just too much. I'm like, you don't understand. Like you don't understand. Like, there's so much shit. Like reading, because I don't have the books. I have the audio books. So I have so I'm starting to do. I'm starting at the very beginning, and bro, there's so many things that's changed in the show, like that he left out fully, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy how this is not in the show. In the show, you had Maester Aemon say, you know, that his brother died and they killed his son, right? And it's like, oh, people just thought that the son was the Mad King of Egg, and like, nah, in the books, like, Egg has his kids, and his kids has their kids, and that kid is Aerys, the Mad King. I'm like, so there's a whole generation they cut out, as well as Catelyn Stark. Like, they got rid, like, she had a whole other arc after she died. She comes back to life. Like, it's mad other shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then the books, like, the book ends where Jon Snow gets assassinated, and that's it. That's the end of that book. So everything you see in the show past that was all cliff notes, maybe what George R. Martin said. So we still don't know what happens in the books as far as like what happens after Jon Snow dies. So we don't know if he comes back. So I don't know. But it's so much lore, man. That guy, he's brilliant. Again, my bad. Rambling again. How do you guys feel about Knights of the Seven Kingdoms?
That was great. I had fun from beginning to end. I don't think there was an episode I did not enjoy. That was awesome.
I like how your first response was like, it was great. He's like, no way, say something else. Let me add to that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it. What about you, Fresh Prince? What's your overall thoughts? And yeah,
All right. So we left out my man Lionel Baratheon. Shout out to the actor and that entire character, bro. Because love him, bro. My man was wilding from the beginning. So shout out to him. Yeah, like Stinky said, it's a great show, man. I loved it from the beginning. Listen, they hooked me because I came into it also like, all right, I don't want to read the books. I don't want to read before I see the show. I'll check it out later, but let me see what they do first. And from the beginning, it's like, all right, we got the opening. My man's mad sad, grieving over the night that raised him and brought him up. And then, yeah, I mean, then we cut to the and then fuck that. We're gonna cut that to my man's taking shit to the bird watching over him. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? What am I watching, bro? So from the beginning, yeah, they caught me. They had me with the whole vibe. And they continued that same hiccup type vibe throughout the whole series where you got serious things going on and then just randomly cut to something that just breaks it up with humor and whatever. But it never distracted me and took me out like, all right, I'm done. What are we doing here? It was always like, nah, this is funny, but it's funny because it's in the moment of what's going on, and this is what will be happening in this world. We just off from all the serious royalty and regime having to make constant decisions, and everything is life threatening, and people plotting all the time, and it's still that, but at the same time, it's a little more comical and everyday type, and I loved it, man. Then recently, towards the last episode, they just randomly bust out this whole random story with him and homegirl. From anybody that's been watching Dune Lovers, shout out to y'all. Anybody that's been watching, what was it, Prophecy, the show that they had, Dune Prophecy or whatever it was.
mm-hmm.
Then they had the girl from there. So as soon as she popped up, I'm like, oh yes, she fits perfect in this world. Great actress, and yeah, she fits this whole vibe and tone. And then the way she was playing the character, loved the whole shit. And then bam, same episode, done. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like they did a marvelous job of casting somebody that if you in that world, like you automatically gonna love this girl. If not, you probably still gonna love her just because of her acting prowess off rip. And then yeah, we just gonna like gut you real quick, and this is his emotional connection. And it was a lot of random things they did, bro. The whole unraveling of I forgot the knight's name, but the dude that basically he was squandering for the entire time, like just him being like, all right, you got mad reverence for this dude, but then they do the flashback, so then everybody else is like, nah, we don't know this dude, and then it's like, this dude is a fucking lame. But then you go back again with the flashbacks with him and Shorty, and then he came out of nowhere, drunk. My man came out, Wang, leave the kid alone, but just cutting dudes. Pause. Threw up. I gotta get this out of me real quick. Then back to the action. Like, yo, it's like, yo, nah, this dude is a real one. Like,
it was a night, my man, all in the penny tree, bro.
Yo, there was so many lovely nuances and flourishes to this show, man, that I did not expect. But it's like after it's done, it's like, how can you go on without these things? Like I don't know how I didn't expect these things. Like I loved it, man. This was a dope show, dope show. I can't wait. And as soon as I seen the title card switch, it was like, oh, Falcon and Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It was like, oh, the 9 realms. Let's go. Now we got a new season. That was the declaration right there. I ain't got to wait. I thought it was a limited series. I was tight halfway through because I'm like, this shit is good. But now we getting another one, and you said it's going to be annual. There's 3 books, so we should at least get 3 of these shits. He wants to stretch it, so hopefully we get more. I love it, man. Please give me more. Please give me more.
My man's the knight that never knighted, bro. My man went through his whole
that's the crazy shit too. It's always some wild shit, bro.
He never got knighted, bro. He's never been knighted, bro. It didn't even as a Kingsguard never was knighted and never told him that he never got knighted. That shit is the craziest scam.
My man had the flashback, like, yo, why did you knight me? Yo, I thought my man died, bro. And again, this is the brilliance of starting the series the way that you do, because you don't know how the dude died, bro. So it's just like, yo, my man just passed out telling the story like on some drunk old man shit. Then my man wakes up. Nah, Knight always finishes his story. I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
I remember it was a question I asked a while ago, and I said, "Yo, have you ever seen someone get knighted in the Game of Thrones universe, like
I don't
live
think
action?"
so.
And no, we did. I just no,
Who?
when I asked the question before, I was like, I think this is the first, but then I rewatched Game of Thrones not so long ago. Brianna the Tarf,
Brianna.
Brianna, when Jamie
Yeah.
knighted her. I was like,
Brianna,
oh
yeah,
shit. I was
yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That was the only one we've seen. I'm like, but this, I feel like this one was so much better because you see the knife go down and it's Baratheon, bro. Like this guy is he's out there, bro. The man is out.
But even before that, bro, like it took so much. Like, so the old man never did it, and then they did that flashback. That was hilarious. But yeah, he never did it. Then you have my man Baylor, like, yeah, I got you, bro. And then helmet off, entire crevice in the back of his fucking skull, bro. Like, what? So then you got that shit, bro. If this show, yo, bro, if we was really doing this shit week to week, bro, that shit right there was like, what? Bro, like my man just got there and then nah. So now you got no proof because my man's is dead.
Yeah, and they spared him, dude, bro. In the book, bro, that when the helmet comes off, the brain falls right out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like they gave him at least kind of a fall and kind of like.
No, I think this was better, bro. This was better because I didn't see that shit coming, and the whole like yeah, the whole pan over, like I'm like, oh nah, bro, that's crazy. And then from there, I'm like, oh, this nigga Melo. I'm like, all right, these niggas is always fucking grimy, bro. And then I'm like, this nigga did it, figured out a way to. I'm like, that was slick, but that was how they pulled this back to some true Game of Thrones shit. My man was on some sneak shit. But then you get this,
I'm not
like,
thinking he did it by he did no, it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
I hear you, but that's not how they played it. We didn't know that until like an episode or two later. Like, oh no, it was the next episode. So that's what I'm saying. These are my thoughts. Like, oh, this dude like found a way to skip him in the shit, and it's like, nah. Then the next episode, it's like, nah, I didn't do that, but I'm gonna hear the whispers of I did this. I'm like, oh, this is tragic, bro.
Because it's like there's no because he's not in direct succession. He's the fourth son of the fourth. So like there's two other brothers in front of him. He's like he's almost the unlikely. But like it was crazy. It was bad. It was super bad, bro. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. But it showed you like he had that compassion. Like, yo, like I'm gonna have to deal with this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but it also showed he wasn't a bad dude either. Cause they first tried to portray him like he was a typical Targaryen. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, nah, my man really wasn't like that. And then the same shit with like, yo, it's my last son, bro. My man broke down. Like
that was a new line. That was a line that was not in the book, bro. That was new, and I appreciate.
Well, listen, that shit hit, bro. That's
my only. That's my last son.
That shit
son,
hit,
whatever it
bro.
is. I was like, oh, damn, because he already know like both his sons are gone, bro. Like between Arian and was it Darren?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I'm like, damn, bro. That shit crazy, man. But I can't wait. I gotta, even though I don't want to get spoiled, I'm gonna get spoiled because I'm gonna finish these books. Because the person who narrates the audiobooks is so like animated, bro. It's perfect. I love I do like maybe an hour a day, and but I just haven't got to. I just got to the what's the second one is called? I think the head. I know the third book is Mystery Night. No, I don't. I look at that shit later. Yeah, man. 5 out of 5, man. Great show.
Right.
5 out of 5.
Right.
Great show.
Same here, man. No notes. Just give me this next joint quick.
I'm looking forward to House of the Dragons, but that trailer dropped
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, and that shit was fire, bro. I don't care. I know they changed a lot of things, man, in the books, man, but you can't deny, bro. Like them should be epic, bro. And if you're not like a book reader or you don't know what's going on, you're not gonna care.
Mm-hmm.
It's the enthusiasts who like, yeah, nah, they wilding.
And I'm new to it anyway, so regardless, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna go back and finish the books, and I'm gonna enjoy those too. It is what it is.
They show one of my favorite dragons in that shit, man. Was it Tessarion?
Viserion.
Yeah, that's Aaron's blue dragon. That I mean, that's not my bet. It's like that's the prettiest dragon. It's like blue and copper. I'm like, that's gonna be crazy because we haven't seen this character yet. He's been in fucking Old Town for the last 2 seasons. So we're gonna get Allison's youngest son.
Mm-hmm.
And his dragon is
his shit is the prettiest. The prettiest.
He's the prettiest. Between that one, Therian and Dreamfire is the prettiest. I think Dreamfire is Aegon's wife, his sister wife, her dragon. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, bro. I can't wait, bro. That first episode is gonna kill, bro. I read online.
Yeah, they jumping off of the sea battle, right?
Well, this is the thing. The reason why the first episode is gonna be the crazy shit because the first episode was supposed to be the season finale of last season, but
that makes sense though, because that whole marching off on some random shit was weird, bro.
It was the writer's strike. The writer's strike happened. And they couldn't finish it. So they said that let's hold off to that and let that be the first episode. That's why.
Yeah, word. Okay.
So,
I'll take that then.
So we're gonna get some,
wow.
We're gonna get some RIP.
Yeah, we're gonna get thrown right back into this shit immediately, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
That shit. I wonder if they're gonna do it right, bro. Like you have to do it right. Like the way they get rid of somebody, they have to do it right. Like I need to see 100 arrows going to this person. I
don't think they're gonna do it, but
they sunk. I don't want to. But yeah, it looks epic, man. It looks epic, man. Can't wait for that. I think that's pretty much it, man. Do we got anything else you want to add on, or anything else that we want to talk about?
I think we done. Unless you want to talk about Fallout.
Yeah, do we want to talk about Fallout?
No, my butt hurts.
He wants to get back to his video game, bro.
Right. But I enjoyed it though. I definitely can't wait for the next season of that either.
Yeah. No, it's definitely it stood on par with the first season, and I got excited to see Macaulay Culkin. He came back, and he's gonna be.
I was about to say, my man said he was only in there for a minute. Nah, my man came back though. Like, ain't gonna be the next one.
That was like when I thought that he wasn't gonna come back, I was like, well, that was a waste.
Yeah, because he was like.
Yeah, I like what they did with that. And once my man sees Caesar's Palace, he is going to lose it, bro. Manifest destiny, guys. We out here.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely good. That season got a 5 out of 5 for me. I love the Fallout universe. I never played the games fully, but the shows are great.
Yeah,
the shows are really dope.
Shout out to Walton Goggins, man. Goggins out here doing this thing, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He's the main character, bro.
Nah, he is. He definitely is, bro. Damn, bro. I'm gonna be up late tonight, bro. Qualifiers is like at 5 o'clock in the morning. F1, the season starts today. Oh, I'm
my man is on it out.
I'm watching it right now. Yeah, they're doing the practice shit, but it started today. But,
yo, ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all ain't nobody seen Scream 7 yet?
Nah.
All right, word. I'm gonna take my son to see that tomorrow, so I'll let y'all know how it is.
I mean, listen. It made good money. It made good money. That first opening weekend.
I haven't heard nothing yet, honestly, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was funny that they released the movie and then they released Scary Movie, the trailer, the same day.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting. I can't wait to see that either.
That
honestly, that shit, I wouldn't even be surprised, honestly, if that shit does more than Scream. To be honest with you,
that shit had me dying, bro.
The way it's seeming, like a lot of people is excited to see that shit, bro.
He was like, "Yo, let's come in. Let's come. Can I come chill? Do some half gay shit." My man, Sean Waynes came out like, "What you? Why half gay?" Yeah, I haven't seen him in so long, bro.
Word. I still haven't even watched the trailer, to be honest with you, bro. I'm already on it, regardless. You don't even need to sell me. Once I know what's coming, I'm on it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Scary Movie 1 and 2 was dope. I mean, I like 3 too. I know 3 don't get a lot of play because that's when they the Marlins was not really. I mean, the Waynes were not really included. But that shit was funny, bro. The shit with the fucking sign shit had me dying. Charlie Sheen, that shit had me dying. It was just as dumb. All right, man. So we're gonna end it off on that note, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, if you guys want to become members or support the channel, everything's in the links below. Membership is helps keeps the light on the podcast. So anything helps, man. But if not, hit that like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Other than that, man, we'll see y'all hopefully full panel next week. And we'll catch y'all next week. Have a great weekend. Oh, there we go. So partial panel. All right. Yeah.
Well, Red will be back.
Yeah, Red will be back. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Have a great weekend, and we catch y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace.
As you see, here's news in the making. No logic.
Listen up. Hey yo, I chop you up in 16 pieces in front of your nieces while I'm eating Reese's and won't even offer a many. Yes, I spit plenty. This is East Coast flow at its finest. In the studio where your finest, put a bullet where your spine is. At 16, I was skipping school and smoking chronic while you was learning about English. Big L was teaching ebonics. I spit fire so demonic, writing code like I'm Masonic. A Jedi master, breaking shit down like old faster. No medication for this track, cause this is how it's psycho rips. My bank account is like casino votes, your pockets micro clips. Motherfucker, I dare get it tested. Hope you're well rested. Whoop your ass and get arrested in a double-breasted Louis Vuitton diamond and crested tailor-made suit. Now that's all Sinatra everything. I explode like hollow tips on contact. Chronologically murder schmo. There's no bringing Joe back. Puffing Cubans and sipping cognac. Mafiatic mentality. Introduce me to this beat and this fatality. I kill mics like Conrad Murray. Sharp like Hanzo Steel. The rest is obtuse. I get loose when sipping goose and rhyme like Doc Seuss. Flow tight like noose. Whoop ass like Bruce. No time for a truce.